with another installment of Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel. This is part 18 of the series that I've been streaming recently. So I left off very late last night after learning a lot of through in-game tutelage from a very good friend of mine, Kate, and Red Blade also. Um, Kind of guiding me through what would be a very difficult battle, and also kind of teaching me some new ways to battle, new strategies to battle that I might not have thought of trying or doing quite that way on my own. Hi, Kate. I was just talking about you. And Kate is in the chat today. She's going to be moderating and hanging out with us when she can. And Rose will be joining us later on. Um, she has some family stuff tonight, and then she'll join us later. Um, but I have had quite the education in the last, 24 hours on the things I kept telling my friends like Kate and Mitch, who comes into my streams quite frequently, about the game that I feel like were weak areas for me in this particular game. So they really helped me out a lot, all of them, yesterday, trying to figure out some of those things. So, yay, and thank you to them for, helping me out with that. Um, that being said, anybody who's been in my streams and kind of been hanging out watching my streams knows that one of the things that I have been working for days and, well, probably at least a couple months now. I honestly don't know when I started because it wasn't something that I set out to do when I started all of this, was to become an affiliate. My goal was just to stream some games and learn the part of the process that I wasn't seeing to help out my friends like Kate and to help my friend Maggie and other people. So I knew not just what I was doing on the moderating side and the back end of things, or my end of things, but I could see what it was like to put up together content and put up content, and that is due to the two of them, and Kate in particular, for inspiring me to start streaming. I was just going to do some test stuff to post and put up and see how it turned out so I could practice uploading things on different platforms. So it's turned into something altogether different than what I ever even thought it would. And, I have my friends to credit for that. So I thank them very much. So the answer to the big question is, did we make affiliate last night when we streamed until almost 3 o'clock in the morning? The answer to that is no. Yes, but no. We are literally sitting at 2.96 out of 3 on our last statistic. We are not at tenths anymore. We are at hundredths. So I need to stream today, hopefully get some people in here to watch me and get that last little bit taken care of. Um, so I can go on to my normal schedule, which I'm hoping to adhere to. I've posted it in my Twitch account. You can take a look at that there. That is not going to be 100% spot on, just so you are aware. It is an idea of what the next week's going to look like, and then I'll have to adjust it as we go. We do have 2 additional moderators in addition to Kate, who joined us last night. So those who haven't met Kate, Kate joined us last night. I moderate for Kate, and Kate has returned the favor by helping moderate and sort of mentor me. So that's awesome. But we have 2 brand new moderators that you will be seeing coming in um, as they are able. So we have Luna. Oh, I thought he was clapping at me. I don't know if you guys could hear that or not. He scared me. Anyway, we have Luna and we have my friend Lucario. So they are, hey, Atelier, how are you? I'm glad you're here. Yes, and thank you so much. Um, so I'm sorry, he scared me so much when he said that. It completely threw me off track. Oh, Luna and Brad. Brad slash Lucario. You'll see them on occasion as their schedules allow to give Rose a break. And then Kate has her own streaming um, schedule that she keeps. So I highly recommend you can find Kate is in my auto host and my recommendeds on my Twitch page and on my YouTube page. And as is my other friend Maggie. Maggie is an opera singer who does reaction videos, and I work for her as well. They are great people to watch if you're looking for gaming or for music. Highly, highly recommend them, and they're my inspirations for doing what I've gotten myself into doing without even planning it. It just happened. So I'm just reading my comments in the chat here real quick. Oh, you're the one that got Kate into the series. That's awesome. I am. Not only am I loving it, but she has got my daughter Ruby loving it too. Ruby is actually winding up game 3 as we speak. Which she's plowed through them in like record time. I'm telling you, it's insane. Um, but I am finding out because I told her don't tell me too much about what's going on. You know, let me know. And so sometimes she would come downstairs and she'd be raging angry or upset, and she said it's about the game. And she wouldn't tell me anything because she knows I don't want her to tell me anything unless I ask, hey, I'm stuck or something like that. So now I'm starting to understand some of the times that she's come downstairs and everything. Yes, I have been using Emma. I practiced today with Elliot a little bit off stream, and I like Elliot a lot, but Emma is just amazing. And Kate showed me a video with some of the outrageous possibilities that you can have with Emma in this game, and I was just astounded, completely astounded. Yeah, it was fun last night. It was crazy, but it was fun. Um, so yeah. Um, so what I'm going to do now, this is pretty much where I've left off. I've made a few changes. I have one put everybody's casual clothes on them. Um, Amongst the things that I can't believe I'm almost halfway through this game and I didn't know the things that I've learned in the last 24 hours. And I owe that to Kate and Red Blade and Mitch and the other people that have, spoken with me in the chat. And I'm sorry this intro is so long, but I'm just so astounded and so happy. And, I've said to Kate a couple times today that I wish I could go back and restart the game over again because of all the things I feel like I missed out on. But like she said, that's what, you get it when you play the game the next time. You get, all those nice little perks and things like that. So I look forward to that someday after I get through this set and, some of the other games in the Trail series that Kate has told me about and stuff. One thing, Kate, I wanted to do today and I never did get to do was go to Steam and pick up some of those other items. So I have to, if Rose was here, I would tell her to put it on my Trixie do list. But I don't know where she keeps the Trixie do list right now. I'm actually going to give her permissions and the mods permissions. They have the mod chat, but I'm going to give them permissions to that. So we can keep the Trixie do list for everybody. All right. So other than that, I put jewelry on people that have perks for everybody. I guess that's what you'd call them, stat increases or things like that. They've got their cool clothes because why not? And we are going to leave the school and we're going to find out what happens next because I have no idea what comes after I leave this school. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it because I'm just thinking where would my people be level up wise if I had known the things then that I know now. So, oh, are they really? Okay, yeah, I know Kate mentioned that there were certain characters that you meet now that, in the later games become more important to you. Not more important to you, but you know what I'm saying. They become playable characters or whatever. Um, so that's probably didn't put that quite right, but you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, let's hit an end investigation now that I've rambled on for 10 minutes. Just talking. And if there's a volume problem, guys, let me know in the chat, please, because we've changed some settings with the game sounds. Looks like it's already evening. I'd like to submit a report on that red door before the end of day. Come to think of it, I don't believe Principal Van Dyke is here today. Perhaps we should report it to Instructor Sarah first. Yeah, you're right. I'll tell her about it after we get back to the dorms. Anyway, thanks for coming along. And I don't know about you guys, but after that, I'm feeling pretty beat. Make sure you get some good rest tonight. I will. All right, later. And Schoolhouse Mystery 4 completed. Check mark. And we received Dragon Vision as a reward. And we have our PM bonding point available. And I apologize in advance for my scratchy throat because I was talking so much last night. And then I'm streaming today. I am using cough drops, trying to just keep my voice working. So I'm gonna look at my map. And I've got Laura in the gymnasium. I've got Elisa out in the field. And Fee is in, what is that, the training? No. She's over in the building next to the gymnasium. I don't remember what that building exactly is called, to be honest. I know there's a training hall connected to it, but I don't remember if on the map it's listed as a separate name. Yeah, because it's not the field. She's at the garden. Okay. Because I thought... Oh, you know what? I was thinking this was the not the soccer field, the lacrosse field. As I... Still getting better with this. The flowers I'm trying to raise aren't doing great. Maybe I can't raise flowers after all. Poor Fee. No, I'm trying to talk to the girl next to you and I keep talking to you again. They say flowers reflect the heart of whoever raises them. I'm sure Fee's flowers will get better as soon as she overcomes whatever issues she's dealing with. Alright, and we know one of those issues has something to do with Laura. Oh, and here's our not so nice friend. Inconceivable. To think that I could be defeated so thoroughly, and by a lady at that. That Friedel, her strength is inhuman. Probably shouldn't bother him while he's stewing in his own rage. Let's leave him be. And I'm gonna go find Laura because whatever's going on with Fee has something to do with Laura. Yeah, I mean, ooh, startled me for a minute. Laura went off to the training hall all on her own. I hope she cheers up before too long. Alright, so that tells me I have to come back out here. There's Laura. Her gigantic sword. What's Laura doing here? Looks like she's really concentrating. Is she practicing her cuts here? Well, I can't see any downsides to watching Laura train. Maybe I'll even learn a thing or two. And yes, we're going to bond with Laura. I do. It's talking to everybody is something I picked up from the Zelda games because you can't get all of the stuff complete if you don't talk to other people or find out information. And it also carries into Skyrim. So these random people that you talk to can end up being important. So some of my habits that may look weird to people come from stuff like that. And she's thinking. And she's going, huh? Laura, you're such a badass. Yay, Laura. Impressive as always, Laura. Oh, Rean, I didn't see you come in. Sorry, I saw you practicing and couldn't help but stand and watch. I didn't want to break your concentration with some big greeting either. I'm glad I didn't, because your form was spectacular. That's very kind of you, Rean. But there's no need to lie. You're a skilled enough swordsman to have seen the uncertainty in my every swing just now. Sorry, I guess that was out of line. Last one I did was Nord. Sorry, I was just reading the chat, so I guess that was out of line. I understand your desire to protect my feelings, but I still have a way to go. There's nothing more to it. I was hoping that practice would clear my mind, but unfortunately that was not the case. I'm guessing this has something to do with Fie? Elisa told me that, as Fie's elder, I shouldn't let my emotions get to me so much. That's a perfectly reasonable expectation, but I find myself failing to do so time after time. I suppose this means I'm more hot-headed than I thought. Laura, listen. I'm not going to pretend I understand exactly what's going on between the two of you. But I don't think there's any need to force yourself to be any more of an adult than you are. What? For one thing, we're not adults. We're students. And we're here in part to learn how to be adults. It's like swordsmanship. No matter how hard you train, you can't rush mastery. These things take time, right? That's why I don't think you should try to will yourself into adulthood. Rean, if you ever need to clear your mind, just give me a call. We're both pursuing the way of the sword, so the least I can do is spar with you every once in a while. Why haven't they been doing this all along? That's what I want to know. If you wanted to, we could even go at it right now. That won't be necessary. I'd like to take the time to think things over on my own today. That's perfectly fine. I do appreciate your offer, though, and I'll be sure to take you up on it once I've resolved my current concerns. Got it. Really looking forward to that. Thank you, Rean. Okay. Your bond with Laura strengthened. Ooh, doing good. Is it the princess? I'm thinking it's the princess. Alright, so we've got Rean. And got all turned around. So I bonded with Laura. come outside so I can see who's around. I mean, we only get one evening bonding point, but it looks like Elliot's in the music room. So I guess I'm gonna get myself completely and totally lost before I get to the front of the school instead of just warping there. I just like to run around. I don't know why. Yeah, I met the princess, but it sounded like she was plotting with her and Reen's sister. Oh gosh. Do I even want to find out what's going on with yet another margarita situation? Ooh, if it isn't my darling Vincent, mind if I join you? I love how he's like, oh God, help me. Oh, when's the 5th one coming out? Do you know? Or is it being made? Come now, darling. No need to be shy. Allow me to take you all the way home. Wah! I'm begging you for the love of ideas, please stay away. These guys crack me up. Sarifa, how can you merely sit back and watch during this time of crisis? Honestly, I find this situation rather entertaining. So do I. 2023? Oh, cool. So I can play these games and go back and maybe play them again. And Trails to Reverie. Wow, cool. It'll give me time to get better at these games before that one comes up. Okay. And I also do that because sometimes they will continue to say new things, and so I wait and make sure they're actually done. Oh my, the predator has finally come upon its prey. Will Master Vincent discover the means to wiggle his way out of this situation? I shall be by his side every step of the way. That is hilarious. And here's Mint. Oh no. I was fiddling with Hebel's violin, and one of the strings kinda snapped. But that happens all the time, right? He can fix it no problem, can he? What does Reen know about that? He's not in the music club. He has no idea what you're talking about. I thought it showed him in the music room. Oh. Yeah, that is the main building. That's not the dormitory. That's the 2nd floor, and that's the music room. Am I just blind as a bat, or what? Oh, there he is. The piano top was hiding him. Were you playing the piano, Elliot? Yep. I thought I might lighten my spirits a bit. I'm starting to feel a little nervous now that our performance is coming up. Ah, right. Sorry for interrupting you. You're performing at the church in town, right? Yeah, that's the one. We're hoping a lot of townspeople and kids will come out and see us. The Wind Orchestra holds a concert like this every year. Last year's was apparently a huge success. Oh, really? Guess I should go see it if I have the time. Thanks. I really hope you can make it. Well, sure, you're my friend. It would really motivate me. Alright then. Somehow I think I'm going to end up being there whether I wanted to or not. Here she is. Is that Ferris? What in the world is she doing? We don't have practice today. Is it possible that I truly wish to become friends with Elisa? Why must my brother say such things? I cannot get these twisted thoughts out of my head. All right. So she's struggling with friendship issues. All right. So we're going to go to the front gate. Oh, you know what? No, she just has regular foods. She doesn't have. It's been a long day. I keep thinking about that red door down in the fourth floor of the old schoolhouse. Oh well. Dwelling on it isn't going to magically make it pop open. I should probably head back to the dorm. And we want to return to the dorm. Wanted to go shopping.
Oh, you're headed back to Reen?
Yeah. You all on your way back then?
Excellent. Yeah, I can just look and back at the chat. Yeah, I can do the Sky and Crossbow ones as I'm going to have plenty of time before the next one comes out. Yeah, that's what Kate was saying, because, like I said, Ruby's almost done with 3, and so she was saying she should do the other ones before moving on. So I'm trying to convince her of that, but, you know, she's stubborn, so we'll see what she does. There's 5 games. Sky 1 through 3. Okay. Yeah, but she told me about that for sure. Oh, and look, everybody's here. I look down at the chat and poof. Yeah, you all on your way back then?
Yeah, I'm feeling a bit bushed today.
I figured it was about time to return to the dorms, too.
To be honest, I was hoping to get some more studying in, but since everyone else was going back...
Good old peer pressure. Oh, aren't Laura and Fee with you?
Of course not.
I'm afraid not. We looked for them, but they were nowhere to be found.
Oh, we found them.
They're old enough to find their own way back.
I guess you're right, but it's a shame we couldn't all go back together.
Reen?
Uh-oh.
Huh?
Oh, Elise. This is Elise.
Who is that girl?
Isn't that uniform...
Elise? When did you...
What?
Is that your sister?
The one and only. What are you doing here, Elise? And this late in the day, too.
Look deep in your heart and you'll find your answer.
Oh boy. That's not a good answer from anybody. Sorry, my laptop was shifting. I had to fix it a little bit.
What?
Elise Schwarzer.
It's a pleasure to meet all of you. I'm Elise, Reen's sister. I apologize for cutting in, but would it be possible for me to borrow him for a while?
Alrighty then. And of course we go up to the scenic spot.
It's been a while, huh? Must be 6 months since I saw you? 7?
Yeah. The last time I saw you was when I came back to Ymir at the end of last year.
Yep, I'm chatting with Elise. Hi, Mitch. Good to see you.
But I always thought we'd have a chance to meet up after you enrolled here.
I'm sorry. I wanted to meet you out here too. It's just, I've been so busy lately. Besides, it's not easy to get permission to leave St. Astraea's campus, is it?
That's entirely beside the point. Heimdall is just 30 minutes from Trista by train. Add 20 more minutes travel time to get from Central Station to my school. But I suppose you're so tied up that even 50 minutes is too much time to spare for a little visit.
Well then. You better buy her like a cashmere sweater or like a gold necklace or something. I did Kate is moderating for me right now, and that's who was on voice chat with me, as you probably know. She and Red Blade and a couple others that popped in. So Mitch is one of the people that was really helping me kind of figure out some of the things in the game without kind of pushing me too much. And Mitch, I was explaining to everyone earlier how I wish I could almost go back and start over again right now, because everything that I was missing and feeling like I didn't understand, I don't, I'm getting it now. I'm not maybe great at it, but I'm getting it now. So now I just have to work on that improvement. So it really changed a lot of things about the game for me as far as how to play better. So anyway, back to Reen and Elise.
I'm sorry. I really am. I kept being hit with classwork, exams, field studies. But you're right. I probably could have made time if I'd made that a priority. It's just that,
Yes?
well, it's just that when I saw you last year, you seemed kind of distant. I thought maybe you'd started to find me a bother, so I figured it'd be best to just stay out of your way, I guess.
I was never distant. Maybe it seemed that way because, well, it's kind of a personal thing. I'd rather not talk about it.
If something's bothering you, you know you can always tell me about it.
It doesn't matter. What does matter is that I've never thought of you as a bother, ever.
Well,
And I swear on Adios's name that I never will.
Really? I'm happy to hear that. All right then. I'm going to clear up some time to come to the capital and see you. Promise. And you're always welcome to come visit me here, too.
Really? I'm glad to hear it. After growing up together, you're the last person I'd want to feel distant from.
You're right. So, is that what you came all the way out here to talk about? Seems a little overbearing just for that.
oh,
Well, our
you
lack
didn't.
of communication has definitely been on my mind, but that's not the main reason I came here today. Do you really not know why I came?
Should I?
He's such a guy.
Oh, that's the last letter I sent to you, isn't it? Oh, did you come for the souvenir I got you on our trip to the Nord Highlands? I found this cute accessory there that I figured you'd like.
You did? Wait, no, that's not why I came either. The issue here is the final part of your letter.
It's possible that after I graduate, I'll join the army. Even if I don't, though, I doubt I'll be coming back home to live.
Oh boy.
I really want to repay Mom and Dad for all they've done for me, so I'd appreciate your help with that at some point. I'm looking forward to catching up with you. Hope you're doing well. Reen Schwarzer.
Oh, I don't even know where to begin with that.
Ah, that.
What did you mean by, even if I don't, though, I doubt I'll be coming back home to live? Or by wanting to repay Mother and Father? You make it sound as though you intend to sever ties with them. You can't honestly be thinking that you're going to quietly bow out of succeeding father as head of the family. Are you, Reen?
That's exactly what I'm thinking. I have no intention of becoming the head of the family or the next Baron Schwarzer. What's so surprising about that? I was adopted. I wasn't born into a nobleman's life. The best thing would be for you to marry a good man and have him succeed Dad as Baron.
That doesn't even make sense! You might not be related to us by blood, but you're still Father's only son. And the right of adopted children to succeed their family name is recognized under Imperial law.
Yeah, if the adopted child is of noble blood. At least that's how it's gone in most cases. And I'm not.
Oh,
What am I? Some abandoned kid that Dad found buried in a blizzard 12 years ago.
Hmm.
I couldn't even remember where I was from, or life before that. Just my name. And when he chose to take me in as his son, Dad became the hot topic of high society. People called him eccentric, crazy. Some of them even accused him of being unfaithful to Mom. One even asked him to his face if he intended to open wide the gates of the nobility to some low-born bastard. At some point, he got tired of dealing with all of it. He started to avoid leaving Ymir. And eventually, he stopped showing his face at all among the nobility, except on rare occasions. I've caused a lot of trouble for our family, and I really don't want to cause any more than I already have. I doubt I'll be able to leave the Schwarzer name behind. But at the very least, I want you and Mom and Dad to have the respect you deserve with your peers. After all, you'll be 16 next year, making your debut into high society. I know it might seem extreme to you, but try to understand how I feel. I'll still visit Ymir. It's not like I want to just walk out of your lives altogether. That's not it. I mean, Mom and Dad have always looked out for me, and that's a debt I'll never...
you don't get it.
What?
You don't get it at all. You don't understand how Father feels. You don't understand how Mother feels. And you don't understand how I feel.
Elise?
You're the worst! Why do you always have to be so stubborn? I hate you! I hate you!
Elise?
Oh, now you've gone and done it.
Well, what are you doing just standing there?
Well, hello, Miss Eavesdropper. Oh, and company.
Look, I'm sorry we might have overheard you, but that's beside the point right now. Don't just stand there. Go after her. She was crying.
I know this isn't a simple problem, but you can't just leave things like they are. She needs you.
Indeed, you have a duty to her as family.
Okay, I will. If you see her around, let her know I'm looking for her.
We will, so get going.
You've got a slap or two coming when you do find her, I'd wager.
Yeah, he's in just a wee bit of trouble. Hi, Buns.
It's no use. I can't sense her anywhere. I need to start looking around the entire campus.
Okay, so Rose must have taken that one out. Sorry about that, folks. Yeah, they're not working. I don't know why they're not working. Alright, nice thing to have to check out. I bet we're getting a fun fight coming up. You're looking for a young lady from St. Estrella Girls' School? I'm afraid that I haven't seen anyone who could have been her. Perhaps she isn't in this building at all. Alright. Oh, you're looking for someone? I didn't see anyone while I was cleaning the auditorium, if that helps. Yep, that helps. Oh gosh, it's Margarita. A girl with black hair? I think I might have seen her actually. Really? Where? I'm terribly sorry, but I can't seem to remember. I had dedicated the entirety of my focus to chasing my darling Vincent after all. This was the wrong tree to bark up. Alright. Let's look at everybody's favorite place to hide. Oh, Fee! Not here either. Fee? Are you looking for Elise too? Mm-hmm. I got a call about what happened. No luck so far though. Really? Thanks. I appreciate it. Sounds like you had a family spat. Huh? They told you all about that, huh? I'm not a noble by birth. Fact is, I don't even have a drop of noble blood in me. I'd always be an outsider in their world. That's why I know the day will come when I have to leave home, because I don't belong there. Not really. I thought Elise would understand that, but it doesn't seem like she does. You think? Until the others in Zephyr took me in, I was alone too. I never even knew my real parents. So I understand, at least a bit. But they were still family to me. I never thought about leaving them. Why would I? That's the one place I knew I'd always belong. Don't you feel like that about your family? Well, it's none of my business. Let's just find her. You're right. I'll leave this area to you then. Thanks, Fee. 'Kay. Alright. So, I know we said leave this area, but I'm gonna ask everybody, because Eustace just informed me of the situation. I'll take Whitcomb and help in the search too. Leave the highway to the riding club. If she's out there, we'll find her. It's rare to see Eustace of all people frantically searching for someone. I'll start looking around here so you can go search other places. Yeah, I'm sorry, I don't trust that. I don't think I can open that. Can I? I don't think I've ever tried. Yep. Oh. Laura, are you looking for Elise too? I am. I heard about her disappearance earlier and I've been searching for her since. Hi, Steve. How are you? Because I know in other games that it's turned out that way for me, Mitch. Yeah, they say one thing, but you still have to go look on your own. So that's kind of the way my brain thinks. Is you need to check it yourself. I am. I heard about her disappearance earlier and have been searching for her since. Thanks. I really appreciate it. You should save your thanks until we found her. I was informed of what happened between the two of you. Oh, I'm sorry you got dragged into what should have been just a family matter. Belonging to the nobility comes with countless obligations and complications. And your family situation is more complex than most. I believe I understand at least some of your frustrations. Laura, however, there's one thing I feel I have to ask you. Could you swear to your sister, with your hand on your heart, that your choice isn't simply your desire to escape that life? Forgive me. It's not my place to pry. Not at least when I have my own hesitations to overcome. No, you're right. It looks like you've got things covered here, so I'm going to look somewhere else, okay? Understood. Leave this area to me. Alright, so I guess based on what Mitch says, I don't actually have to search the entire gymnasium then. So we're coming around here. There's Margarita. I went the wrong way. So here's the garden. And she is not in the garden. But I'm going to take a moment and fish. Because I found out I was missing a lot by not fishing. So hello, fishies. It would help if I put my fingers on the right buttons.
What even is this?
Salamander. Oh, I ranked up on my fishing. Oh, we got some stuffs. Oh no. I didn't hit the button fast enough apparently.
What even is this?
Oh, good, Steve. I'm glad to hear that you're almost done with your move. It looks like a nice place, so that's cool. He caught another salamander. I never knew you could catch salamanders by fishing. I thought you just found them under leaves and rocks and stuff. But what do I know? That was a long time ago.
What even
A
is this?
crayfish. Sepith. Come on.
Caught one.
Ooh, a swordtail. We got water sepith. Alright, we can catch one more fish here. Because we get one for each spot, right? This one and then down for Trista and stuff. Oop. I was talking, didn't pay attention.
Caught one.
And we caught a gray crab. Alright, so we can't fish anymore here. What the? Oh, that's just the exclamation point. Yep, and no one is here. I mean, I doubt she'd be down over here. You can't go inside, so figured process of elimination. I doubt she's here, but we're gonna look. Yeah, moving is exhausting. Alright, so she's not here. And I haven't had time since I've left the schoolhouse to get more money. But I could have exchanged the money I have, but we'll hold on that. Here's Machias. I'm going to assume he has this area under control. I asked around, but no one around here has seen her. Sorry about that, Rean. No worries. Thanks for checking. She has to be somewhere on campus, at the very least. move on to the next place. Will do. Alright. So why is it still giving me an exclamation point in the student union building? Because I just talked to him. Alright. Alright. That girl's not there. Gone fishing. Of course he has. Maki has told me he was searching for a lost girl. But given how large this academy is, I can't help but worry. It's amazing to me how worried everybody is about Reen's sister. Ah. And here's Beryl. I think her name's Beryl. Yep. I haven't seen her, but I've been shut in this room since this morning. Yeah, I didn't think so, but... And that's the room we can't go in. Oh no, this is Toa. And oh, Angelica. What's wrong, Reen? You seem awfully flustered. Yeah, if I didn't know any better, I'd say you were in some kind of trouble. It's... well... Reen explained to Toa and Angelica that he was searching for his sister. Your sister? Yeah, me too. I'm very excited about that, actually. I almost went back to do it then, but I can do it downstairs. Yeah, I don't suppose either of you have seen her, have you? Not that I'm aware of. I've been in here talking with Toa for a while now. I see. A stunning young beauty from St. Astraea, with luscious ebon locks, oh boy. And she's Reen's sister, too. I'm sure she must have the grace of the finest, most delicate flower. So whoever finds her gets to be her one true prince, right? Absolutely not. Angie, this is serious. Sorry, couldn't help myself. Anyway, we'll do what we can to help. I'll take the Orbital bike for a ride around the academy grounds and see if I can find her. Honestly. I'll do what I can as the student council president to see if we can find her too. I'll call you as soon as we hear anything, so keep searching. Thanks, both of you. Alright. Alright, so that took care of that. So now I can go to the front gate. And... I don't know why it's... That's weird. Alright. So she's at the academy? But the... Alright, she had to have left. Because the red thing was out here.
What am I going to do? I can't find her anywhere. Did she go back into town? It feels like she wouldn't have left the academy grounds, though.
Yo, Reen, what's up?
Oh, and I walked right past this guy for the exchange
Crow?
again. That's awesome, Mitch. Crow?
I'm just looking for someone.
A classmate? Or did some second-year sweetheart confess to you and you botched things up?
Actually, it's my younger sister. She's not a student here, though.
Oh, you have a sister? Honestly, I always kind of got that only child vibe from you.
Well,
I guess that must be who that girl I saw earlier was then.
Oh, of course he saw her.
Long black hair, Saint Estrella Academy uniform.
Estrella. I always say that wrong.
Tear-stained cheeks.
that has to be her. Where did you last see her?
She was talking with one of those upper crust boys in white, out on that path behind the school. That stuck-up first year, what's his name?
Oh, God.
Don't you dare start acting like you're above me, Rean Schwarzer. Just because Ymir's lord took you in out of pity doesn't change the fact that you're a nobody without a drop of noble blood.
Oh, my.
With him?
He's the worst. Why does he never think about what would make him happy? I'm such an idiot. Why can't I just be more honest with him? And with myself? Huh? Where am I?
Oh, who might you be? That's the uniform of Heimdall's St. Estrella Girls' School, if I'm not mistaken. What brings a lady like yourself all the way out here?
I'm sorry,
No, I apologize. I wasn't accusing you of anything. Wait, right. I should introduce myself first. My name is Patrick. Patrick Hyarms. I'm sure you've heard the name before.
Such a jerk.
Hi, Arms. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Elise Schwarzer, daughter of Baron Schwarzer.
Ah, Elise. Such a lovely sounding name.
Thank you.
Wait a second.
Schwarzer?
Schwarzer? As in Rean Schwarzer? Are you his sister?
Yes? Rean is my elder brother.
Why does she have to be related to that cretin?
Oh, Patrick, you're such a snob. Such a jerk.
But wait, he was adopted. That means they aren't related by blood.
It seems you're not on the best of terms with my brother. I don't wish to cause you any unpleasantness, so I'll just excuse myself.
And she runs away.
No, you aren't. I mean... Wait! That way!
Oh, boy.
You said you saw her behind the old schoolhouse. Which way did she go?
Oh, right. Come on. I'll show you where I saw her.
Damn. Where could she have scurried off to? The old schoolhouse is usually locked, so I don't think she could have gone in there.
Patrick!
Here they come a-running.
You?
Where's Elise? You better not have tried to pick a fight with her and scared her off.
I did no such thing. I just happened to see her crying, so I approached her to see what was wrong. Then, when she took off running this way, I followed her, out of gentlemanly concern.
Looks like she definitely came through here, though. You think she could have gone into that old schoolhouse you guys poke around in every month?
Oh, dear God, please say no.
Couldn't be. We locked it after we finished up in there earlier.
Thank you.
Huh.
Uh-oh. That's no good. Okay, Steve. Thank you. A short while earlier. Oh, Elise, what kind of trouble did you get yourself into?
Am I?
Building you shouldn't be in?
What is this place? The door wasn't locked.
Uh-oh.
A cat?
Hi, kitty kitty.
Oh.
Let's just keep walking deeper into the old creepy schoolhouse.
What is this? It looks like some kind of machine, and yet...
Let's keep going and touching things. Oh, I know what you mean,
Where's
Steve.
the cat I saw earlier?
I had that feeling many times over the years with military moves.
I don't see anywhere it could have hidden itself. Oh, it looks like there's something written here. Huh? Ah!
Oh, no, 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 no.
So it was an elevator. I must have descended pretty far underground.
Right into dangerous territory. That is a big door.
What's this? A red door?
A gigantic red door.
It seems awfully huge. Maybe it leads to somewhere important?
Nah, why would it do that? Fourth lock released. Initialization complete. Potential Awakener waveform confirmed within 50 Arja. Commencing the first trial? I'm scared. Uh-oh. Oh no.
Elise! Where are you?
No sign of her.
Why do I have to?
Elise?
Scream?
It came from farther inside.
Uh-oh.
It came from below.
What is this place?
Wow, so this is what it looks like down here now? Going down, huh? All right then, patty cakes. Time to lock and load.
Don't call me that.
Patty cakes.
What the hell is that? A giant suit of armor?
Elise!
Oh boy. Uh-oh. Oh, there's where his hair turns white.
What the?
Now.
Oh my. Was not expecting this at all. And I don't know what's gonna affect it or not. But we can do this first. While it's full. We can start making it full again. It's a headless ogre. Doesn't have a head.
Now.
This is weird. All the weird.
Now.
Hey, Rose.
Now. Now.
Look, Rose, Reen has white hair.
Now.
No, I don't want to do that. I want to save those.
Now. Now. Now.
Of course he did. Because what kind of battle would it be if he didn't, like, superpower himself up at some point, right? Oh boy.
What's happening?
Is he trying to suppress his power?
No, not going to be swallowed by it anymore.
Mr. Black again.
I don't have a chance of beating that thing, but I have to try anyway. To take back myself, and take back what I lost that winter's day. What?
You're not thinking of leaving me out of the action, are you? Take care of the girl, Catastrophe.
Catastrophe. I'm sorry, I have a moment. Pancakes was good enough. This one's even better. Catastrophe.
Don't call me that either.
Thanks. I owe you one.
No problem. Let's fire up those combat links.
Hint, hint. Oh boy.
Ha! Come at me. Leave it to me.
Imbued with power of ice. Cross Raven wildly fires bullets with which all hit at once. And he has Soul Blur, Demonic Scythe, and Grim Butterfly. Interesting. Yeah, well, it's his sister's fault. She came down here just meandering around. Oh, let's just walk everywhere. Alright, well.
Yeah, you're done. Cross Raven.
Nice little finger snaps.
My turn.
He is all unique, all on his very own.
All right, let's do this.
Sure thing.
Well, hello.
Go.
All right.
All right. Let's see what happens. I don't know if it'll do much, but... Oh, really?
Here we go. Flames, gather on my blade! Strike!
Uh,
Okay, it's safe for now.
well, that was a lot faster than I expected it to be. Adamantine shield. Speaking of X-Men, adamantium. Anyone? And the big metal headless robot thing falls down. Goes boom. Panting.
Damn.
Damn.
I thought I'd finished my crash course in craziness half a year ago.
Thanks, Crow. So you can use Arcus too?
Yeah, I was part of the trial program for Class 7. That's how I met Toa, George, and Jellica.
I see.
Reen.
Elise!
Exactly.
Are you alright? You're not hurt, are you?
I'm fine. I just lost my balance when that tremor hit earlier. But thank you for protecting me. Just like you did back then. No, this time was different, wasn't it?
Yeah, I pulled through. Somehow.
I'm glad.
Oh,
And of course everyone else shows
Here
up
comes
now.
the cleanup crew.
Reen, are you alright?
Is your sister... Oh, good. It looks like she's okay.
What happened here? A giant suit of armor?
It looks like something imbued with the magic of the Dark Ages.
I can't begin to imagine what must have transpired here.
Well, a tough fight did, at least.
you're all here.
Good grief.
I'm so relieved you were able to find your sister and that everyone's okay.
She's even more of a beauty than I'd imagined.
Oh, I'd love to get some hands-on time with that door in this suit of armor.
I swear, it's almost comforting how you guys never change. But hey, what took you, instructor?
Sorry about that. Still, it looks like you guys managed to handle things just fine without me. I take it this big lug came from inside that door?
Yes, I was just looking at it when suddenly...
Hold on. Let's just give our report starting from the top.
Good evening, I'm your host, Misty. You're listening to Radio Trista. It's July 18th and things are finally cooling down now at 9 p.m. So pour yourself a cold drink and let's roll right into tonight's Aubin time, shall we?
Good old Orbital Radio.
Heimdall kicks off its summer festival a month after the rest of the country. I'm sure plenty of you out there might be thinking of the concert in the Heimdall Opera House or the summer races. But the festival is best known for its opening day events, traditionally attended by members of the imperial family. This year, Crown Prince Cedric will be making an appearance at the ceremony in Heimdall Cathedral. And his sister, Princess Alphen, will be attending a posh garden party sponsored by Heimdall City Hall.
Posh.
I would have loved to see the Empire's two greatest treasures in person, but alas, I can't get away from work that day. But don't you worry, I'm still planning on winning my bets on the summer races. I'll let you know how I do. If you're not old enough to place a bet, don't worry. You'll be able to make questionable financial decisions soon enough. Moving along, I'm sure by now many of you have heard about the ongoing construction of the giant building in Crossbell State. It's supposed to be even taller than the Rhineford building in Ruhr, making it the continent's first true skyscraper. The latest reports say that construction is almost complete and that it'll be unveiled at next month's trade conference. A lot of you have been writing in about it, so I'll be sure to keep you posted with all the latest.
And days advanced. A practical exam. Yay! As long as I have time to do stuff, which I probably won't. Nope, I don't. Darn it. Alright, it's time you've all been waiting for. Your next practical exam. Are you sure you don't want to sit this one out and just watch Reen? I'm sure I've gotten enough rest in the past 3 days to make a full recovery. In fact, I'd say I feel even better than usual. Well, if you say so, in that case, you're up first. Now, choose a partner. Okay. And of course we can't take the 2 resident badasses with us. We'll take the next biggest one. I don't know what I'm fighting, so I'm just gonna leave what they have alone. And yeah, because I have to find out what I'm doing before I can change anything, so. I saved right before I came, so. Your opponents today will be less. How about Lauren Fee? Yeah, we'll go with them. And as usual, making the 2 that aren't getting along fight together. Okay. A little on the blatant side today, you think? Well, this should make for an interesting battle, if nothing else. Laura and Fee have the advantage in raw power and speed, but they're both formidable opponents, but I think we have a good chance of winning this one. As long as we make good use of our combat links, this fight ought to be ours for the taking. All right. Take your positions. Begin! Oh no! Seriously? What the heck? Alright, good thing I just saved. Because the game crashed. Yep, totally crashed. I gotta check. Alright, can you guys let me know if you can see? Because it looks like it's still running in OBS, okay? Before I continue anything else.
I see a 7 and a 19.
Yes. Alright, let me... Now it's advanced to 21? Yes. Alright, so I'm not going to read all this again. Just going to skip through it since we just read it when the game crashed. Alright. Yeah, I'm just... Rose, while I'm skipping through this text, did we remove the pet and buttons commands? Just out of curiosity while I'm waiting. Oh, no, that's fine. It's okay. I just didn't realize or forgot that they weren't there, and I tried to use them earlier when she was by me, and they didn't work, so I was like, did we get rid of those when we were going through our list? I couldn't remember. Alright, so this was where we crashed. Please don't crash again. Yeah, I like their everyday clothes or whatever, everyday costumes or whatever they're called.
Don't you dare hold back.
Don't
Boy.
worry, I won't.
Meet the following conditions. Win without using items. Ooh. Activate an S-craft during the battle. Each person, it doesn't say, or just one.
Here we go.
It's my turn.
Oh, winds, grant me your strength.
Now we just gotta stay alive.
Calamity Hawk!
I don't remember what Gaius has for healing.
Shatter! Target locked.
Go! All right, let's do this.
Right.
Target locked.
Leave it to me.
He doesn't have healing stuff. I may have to fix that. Yeah, but I gotta wait for his turn before I can use it.
Not yet.
I wasn't sure if I was going to get attacked again. I didn't look at the... I keep forgetting to look at the meter on the side.
Target locked.
Besides, it doesn't give him much.
It's my turn. Arcus, activate. Ha!
What the heck? Just... Okay.
Flames, gather on my blade. Strike!
Wasn't strong enough.
Take this!
Target locked.
It's my turn.
I was careless.
Together, we're unbeatable.
Phew. The active party members' bonds have been strengthened. AP increased by 2. Alright, that's enough. Reen's team scores the victory. Excellently done, both of you. Thanks. As for you two, I don't even think I need to say anything, do I? No, instructor. And Fee just nods. Okay, let's move on to our next pairing. The teams for our next 2-on-2 battle will be... You did pretty well out there, Reen. But we're really gonna have to do something about those two. Yeah, it's not like they hate each other or anything. At least I don't think they do. So, I feel like if they just get a good push in the right direction... Yeah, you're right. Looks like you're really back in fighting form, though. Yeah, never felt better, actually. I didn't want to drag this out and end up worrying Elise. Two days ago... Sorry, I'm just fixing my ice pack on my foot because it's like all falling. There we go. It's a constant battle with this foot situation. Alright, 2 days ago. I'm sorry I caused such trouble for everyone. Thank you so much for going to the trouble of preparing a bed for me. Oh, don't worry about that. Our maid can do that much without even breaking a sweat. It's true. You can say that again. She was so well prepared, you'd think Elise had called in a reservation. Yeah, that's Sharon for you. Reen, are you sure you're alright? Yeah, I'm still sore all over, but that's nothing unexpected. Compared to the kind of training Master Ka-Fai used to put me through, I feel like I got off light. But still. Well, he doesn't appear to have any sprains or pulled muscles. Should be better in a couple days. I see. But I can't help but feel that if I hadn't been so careless, if I hadn't gone into that building in the first place... Well, in a way, it was Reen's fault, too. True, he got what he deserved for being so insensitive. I would have hoped that as an elder brother you'd conduct yourself in a more seemly manner. Well, you're not wrong. But do you think you could maybe not all gang up on me at once? Well, can't really blame them this time. Let this be a lesson to you, Rean. Your family is your family, no matter what. Okay, I get it already. Sigh. It seems everything turned out well in the end. Still, we're no closer to unlocking the secrets of that giant armor. Or the red door it was hiding behind. Yeah. All we know is that the red door showed up after we cleared the 4th floor of the old schoolhouse. And when Elise went down there, it opened up and that hulking armor came out. You said you heard a voice coming from the door, right? Yes, I think so. I'm afraid I don't remember much of what it said, though. I remember it said something about the 4th lock and the 1st trial. And an awakener. Too, whatever that is. You should be commended for recalling even that much after what you've been through. At this point, it really does seem as though there's something significant hidden deeper in those ruins. It's getting harder and harder to presume anything else, isn't it? I think from now on, it might be a better idea to leave the old schoolhouse alone. Everybody's just like, what? What do you mean? The reason I sent you guys in there in the first place was because I thought it might make a good training ground. But after what happened with Elise and that elevator appearing, I feel conflicted about letting you go back. The principal is thinking about rescinding his request for you guys to investigate the place, too. But I object. Fee? It's ideal for us to keep ourselves trained for battle, right? And it seems like fighting down in there encourages us to cooperate better, too. Much as it may lack weight coming from me, I'm inclined to agree. The effectiveness of combat links truly comes to the fore there. Yeah, the wind seems to suggest that to me as well. There's no denying it's dangerous, but I feel like I'd regret it if we just stopped here. Yeah, I have so many questions about that place, and I want some answers. I agree. Guys, I feel the same. Do you think you could talk to the principal and get him to change his mind? Oh, and I had like 2 things for the Trixie do list, Rose, and I forgot. Been with the game, been wrapped up in it. Alright, I can't promise anything, but I'll do what I can to persuade the principal. But if anything else weird happens in there, I want you to report it to me immediately. Is that clear? Yes, instructor. Rean, I'm afraid I still can't accept your position. Yeah, I gotta remember it first, because I got wound up in the game. Oh, one is I need to do something with the VC. Just if you remind me with the VC, I'll remember what that is. The other one I can't remember right now. That you don't wish to succeed father as head of the family, or that you enrolled here because of that. Honestly, it seems to me that you aren't even certain yourself what you want for your life. And because of that, it's like you've lost your way. Well, am I right? I can't deny it. But this time I was able to come back to my senses. I think enrolling here at Thor's was the best thing I've done for myself in a long time. It's given me the chance to start moving forward, little by little, and I owe that to my friends here. I've got a lot to think about, but I want to find an answer that works not just for me, but for you, Mom, and Dad, too. I know it's frustrating, but I hope you'll stick with me while I'm figuring things out. And I'm sorry for being such a crappy brother to you. Reen. Dun 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 dun. Passenger service bound for Heimdall, now arriving on platform 2. We ask that all passengers wishing to board please wait on the platform until the train has come to a complete and total stop. Oh. Reen? Heimdall's not too far away. I'm sure we'll see each other again soon enough. We can talk about this more then, okay? Alright, that's a promise. You're really devoted to your sister, aren't you? Though I get the feeling it's way more than just devotion on her part. You think so? It's not like I spoil her or anything. And honestly, she can get pretty harsh toward me sometimes. I mean, I wouldn't say we get along badly or anything, but... Wow, he really is totally oblivious. She's 15, right? I've heard that nobles make their debut into high society when they turn 16. That's right, she'll be making her debut next year. I just hope she finds the guy who deserves her one day. Because I'm not letting just any old guy marry her, noble or not. He really can be dense sometimes. I almost feel sorry for his sister. Indeed. Nonchalantly stroking her head like he did was kind of cruel. Are they talking about me? And Sarah's like, hello, I'm still here. Alright, that brings this month's practical exam to an end. Next, it's time to announce this weekend's field study locations. Oh boy! Here it comes, the moment of truth. Where are they planning to ship us off to this month? Everybody take one of these. Field Study July, Group A. Reen, Laura, Fee, Machias, and Elliot, of course, because that's where the two trouble people are. So we're going to Heimdall, the Vermilion capital. And Group B is Elisa, Emma, Eustace, and Gaius. And they're going to Heimdall, the Vermilion capital. Oh, it looks like both groups are going to the same place. I assume we'll be dividing the work between our groups? Well, the capital is incredibly vast, so it seems like a logical solution. Group divisions aside, I'm certainly surprised at the choice of the capital as our destination. Yeah, you and I will have the home field advantage considering we're both from there. I guess this means I'll get to be in town for the summer festival after all. Instructor Sarah? Oh, whatever's the matter, my beloved pupil? Please don't call me that. I have no objections to our destination or the arrangement of the groups. But I can't quite shake the feeling I'm being used. Again. It's true. It does appear you're the only one who changed groups from last month. That innocent whistling isn't fooling anyone. Oh, that's funny.
Your rank's gone up.
Finally! Yay!
Here's a little something from the academy.
A medal of vigor.
Thank you for everything.
All right. So we get to field study day. That's for sure, Rose.
All right, this is our chance to discuss what to do before they get here. But to be honest, I don't really have any good ideas. How about you guys?
I can't say that I do. Unlike me and Eustace, at least Laura and Fee understand each other to some degree.
Thank you, Steve.
Our group's performance in last month's field study wasn't amazing, but there were no actual conflicts or anything.
Yeah, that's all the more reason why I feel like we should step in and do something for them. But from what Elisa and Emma have told me, it seems like they have trouble connecting with each other.
Yeah, that's the impression I get too. It's not like they hate each other, they're just having trouble coming to terms with their differences.
On the one hand, we have the daughter of a noble military family, a knight in shining armor as it were. While on the other, we have a girl who spent her childhood on the battlefield running with Jaegers. Their upbringings couldn't be more different when you think about it. Maybe their values too.
You're right. I wonder if that's...
I apologize for the delay.
Hey! Good morning, Laura.
You're certainly the early bird today.
You needn't worry about us. We have no intention of causing trouble, and we're prepared to do what we can to form a combat link as soon as possible.
Excellent. Good, Laura. Very good.
It's not our intention to be confrontational towards one another. Is that not the case, Fee?
Yep. Don't worry. We won't bring the group down during the field study.
Well, if you say so.
That's not really what we're worried about.
Anyway, we should finish up our preparations and head over to the station. I'll bet Group B is waiting there for us already.
Agreed.
All rare quartz and accessories have been unequipped from the other group's members. Alright then. Okay. Alright, so I want to look and see. Went past it. We have eggs and salt. Some more eggs. Starberries. And herbs and grains. I have to do this a couple different times, trying to remember everything. So first let's exchange. So let's see how much money we earned. Wow. Yes, please. 36,000 Mira Kate. All right, so let's buy some eggs. And we needed some herbs. And starberries, I remember. screens. Alright, so omelets. We could use some more rock salt for that. Rock salt, honey syrup. And some more herbs and cheese. And I said rock salt. Honey syrup, that was the other one. Okay. Alright, so let's cook some stuff so we have plenty of things to take with us. I focus on food that tastes good and requires a... Oh, I thought you were talking about for the game for a second. I was confused. Oh, I thought you were asking me, and I'm like, well, I have no idea. Oh, I lost my ice pack again. Alright, let me just get my ice rearranged on my foot since it slides around so much. Oh, hey, Oceanic. No problem, Minnie. You can come in whenever you have time. That's perfectly fine. I know, right? So, for those of you that weren't here at the beginning of the stream or didn't maybe see the Discord, if you haven't joined there, please join, by the way. I went to check my stuff on affiliate this morning, and all of the screens said I had all the stats I needed to make affiliate, but it still said as a header, you're almost an affiliate. And I had to dig down through my stats to figure out that the one that we've been working on is at 2.96 out of 3. So not tenths that we're working on. This is hundredths that we're working on. It was just like, are you kidding me? I missed the official bit by that little. So I'm streaming today because I'm going to be off tomorrow. I know. We're all like, why? It's so close. They rounded everything else, but the one that was the most important one is the actual number. So, yeah. So I'm going to open up our notebook again now that I've bought some stuff. So we're going to make the pizzas, a whole bunch of pizzas first. And... I think, well, if he's got the crown, he's gonna make the perfect ones every time, right? But I want the other people to make the pizza too, if Kate's still here. Or Mitch. No, I want to fix the VC later. I'll tell you about it after. And that way we can get it set the way I want it to be. Because I don't want us to be in the middle of a game, and though we were in with our friends yesterday, that was fine, but I don't want to be in mid-game and have that happen while we're in a game and we're on VC. So I'm going to create another one. So we're just going to hold off until I can make that so it's just available for the moderators and myself. Just in case. Okay. So I didn't see an answer, so Kate might be busy because she's been helping out with the family. So I'm going to have him. Apparently, if you cook with the person who has the winky face, as she called it, they'll get the best pizza. And you can see he's made one because he has a crown. On this menu, it shows you like results in the middle, and you can get multiple different kinds of results. So if you want the special pizza, apparently the guy with the winky face or the crown must make it.
Well, how about that?
I think he got a teriyaki chicken pizza, so maybe it means he's made it at least once. I don't know, but we need to make...
Okay, let's give this a try.
Oh, and we have other people who don't have...
Wow, that came out well.
Oh, we got a special pizza. That's what we want. We want more special pizzas. And I wish, like oh maybe, oh no, I can't pick guys. I'd have to pick one of these other people, and they don't have winky faces. But
Alright, I'll give it a
try
try.
with Machias, because he at least has a smiley face.
Perfect.
We got a special pizza.
I suppose this'll do.
And a crispy pizza.
Okay, let's give this a try.
I didn't mean to do just Reen. I meant to do Reen and somebody else.
Well, how about that?
Well, how about that? I mean, it's good. It recovers 2400 HP, and it restores CP, so that's not a bad thing. So we'll do 2. Oh, we can add Fee in this time. She's got a frowny face, so I don't think that'll do us, like, really good. But he's got a smiley face, so let's... No, we can't use him. But we can use Fee. It might burn.
Better than expected.
Ooh, we got a special pizza.
Oh, came out okay.
And a crispy pizza.
Okay, let's give this a try. Well, how about that?
Well, how about that?
I'll do what I can.
Let's see what Laura does. I'm a little nervous about it.
Not what I intended.
Mirror pizza. Magic reflect once. That's interesting. And it restores EP. Huh. Alright, so we've made all the pizzas we can make with the ingredients we have. We want to get ingredients to make these things, though. So we need more cheese. And liquor and herbs. Alright, we're gonna come back to that. So we've got whole juice. We're gonna make 2 of those.
Okay, let's give this a try.
Do Reen by himself first.
There we go.
More cowbell. We got complete whole juice. Alright, we'll do 2 of them, and we'll cook with Fee because she has the winky face.
This one's my specialty.
Oh, and she got
It'll
the
be good.
crown. Wild mix ×2. There's faint and confused. Nice. And we've got Machias also with a winky face.
Alright, I'll give it a try. Perfect.
Golden juice. I guess we'll do... I can't use him.
Hope this turns out okay.
Elliot. Try Elliot.
Oh, this looks pretty nice.
That's sweet.
Something seems wrong.
Yellow liquid. Uh-oh. Restores 100 EP. Doesn't have any negative things to it. Oop, I didn't mean to get out of the menu. We got 3 more. And we'll cook those with B.
Okay. Better than expected.
I'm glad you like them, Oceanic. I'm glad to have you here.
This one's my specialty. It'll be good.
Okay. And we have ingredients for cookies. So let's make the 4, well, we'll make 2 cookies with Elisa with the winky face. We can't use her. Emma? Can't use her. We can use
okay.
Fee.
Better than expected.
Ooh, Royal Sable. I don't know what it
Isn't
is.
that okay?
Cures poison and recovers HP. Good to know. Sweet cookie, we can do 2 more. And still can't use those 2. We'll try Elliot.
Is that okay? Something seems wrong.
Hi, Tessid? I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. Or is it Tessid? It's going pretty well. I'm getting ready to go off on my next field study. So I'm cooking up some goodies for healing and all that kind of stuff. And I might be buying some more ingredients here. So we can make a bunch of omelets. And depending on the omelet that we get, it does different things. So we're going to do like a couple. And we don't have a winky face or a crown on an omelet yet.
Okay?
Let's see if we can get one.
This is my special.
Warm egg soup, huh? Maybe we should go to 2. Oh, we do have one with Elliot. Excellent. B's got a crying face.
All right, I'll give it a try.
I'm frightened, Auntie Em. I'm frightened. Hey, Sam.
Let's never speak of this again.
I'll do what
Laura.
I can.
Try with Laura.
Not what I intended.
Solid omelet. Increases defense and gives some HP. That's not horrible.
All right, I'll give it a try. I suppose this'll do. Let's never speak of this again.
Oh, we still can't use them. Guys, no?
Okay.
Okay. Like Fee.
It's technically edible.
Alright, so we're gonna do 3. And we'll do the last 3 with
This turns out
Elliot.
okay? This is my specialty.
Alright. So we could buy rock salt. What do we? So 3 strawberries, 3 honey syrups. Six honey syrups. I have to go back and look at it because I just only remember so many. So we needed rock salt. Oh, we need more eggs. Alright, so 1, 3 eggs, rock salt. Alright, I need 3 eggs. And I think I needed like 2 or 3 of those. What do I need for pizza? Herbs, greens, and cheese. So I've got a bunch of stuff, so I think I'm just going to cook off the last of the things that I just got. And then hopefully that'll put us in a good place going to the next one. Yeah, that's why these are the last ones I'm making. So we can make 3 of these. We're gonna make these with Fee.
Okay.
And then
Better
that
than
way.
expected. This one's my special.
Alright, and then we've got Sweet Cookie. You're gonna do 3. Reen and Elisa.
Okay, let's give
Or
this a
just
try.
Reen. Meant to hit her.
Wow, that came out well.
The capital.
There we go.
And then, oh, I only have stuff for 2 omelets,
Okay,
but that's
let's
fine.
give this a try. There we go.
Alright. If I'd stop going right past that save screen, that would be lovely. Alright. So I still have 33,000 Mira. Oh. Kate, do I need... Just thinking. Should I go back up to the student council building and see if I can buy another one of those master quartz before I leave, or should I wait and just worry about buying the weapons? Because I know you said to try to buy the master quartz too. It doesn't matter. I should have enough money though to buy all the weapons, or not all the weapons, but a good amount of them. I would hope. Alright, let's leave this guy. We've been in his shop for a while. Alright, and then we can go now with my bump buttons back. At the front gate. I just don't know, I can't remember. I know they were expensive. Wasn't it here? No, this feels wrong. Maybe it is. I don't know. Oh, you know what? It wasn't here. I think it was at the pawn shop, wasn't it? Oh, from George? I thought there was extra ones from somebody else. Hi, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Alright, so George had those then. I mean, I know he sells the regular ones, but I thought there was somebody who sold like extra special ones. You're a good brother, Sam, whether she likes it or not. Hi, George. Principal Van Dyke asked me to take a look at it, so here I am. Have you figured out anything about it yet? Nope, I'm completely in the dark, to be honest. My first thought was that it was an artifact, but that doesn't seem right. An artifact? What's that? Artifacts are said to be relics of the ancient Zemurian civilization. They hold power that we could barely imagine, which means they usually end up in the church's custody. Jaegers get their hands on them once in a while, too. Sometimes just to smuggle them to paying clients. Well, those are the basics. But You think that suit of armor's different, though? Yeah, most likely. It's made out of a material that I've never even heard of. Part of me thinks that it might be the legendary fairy tempered metal you hear all the stories about. Impossible. This is one of the few cases where a theory like that couldn't be shot down. Either way, it's too early to say anything for sure. I'm going to need to keep analyzing it. Alright, so now we can shop. Alright, okay, they were here. Wind Elemental Master Quartz. I don't know. I kind of think I'm gonna wait. But I am going to see. I don't think, because I didn't do anything, that I still, yeah, don't have what I need for these. Yeah. Alright, well, we'll come back and get that later, because I want to make sure I can get everybody's, weapons. Gonna save here. And we were going to run to the train station. Enter the station? Why, yes. Yes, we will. Oh, you're all here. Ready to take off? Ready as we'll ever be. All right, let's get our tickets at the counter then. Well, the capital's only half an hour west, so at least the fare should be cheap. Good morning, everyone. Let me guess, you're headed for Heimdall this month? That's right. We'd like 5 tickets to Heimdall, please. Coming right up. You know, the Capital Summer Festival is coming up in just 2 days. Boy, do we know it. I'm sure lots of people will be streaming into the capital to celebrate, so be careful out there. We will. Don't worry. I'm used to dealing with it. Buy tickets and wait. Oh, that's 5 passengers headed for Heimdall. I'll have those tickets for you in just a moment. Good timing. Passenger service bound for Heimdall now arriving on platform 2. We ask that all passengers wishing to board please wait on the platform until the train has come to a complete and total stop. Well, at least we won't be waiting long. There's a train to Heimdall every half hour after all. So we're really headed to the capital. I've been there a few times before, but it's still pretty unfamiliar territory. I've been twice before on family business. Same here. I know where Elisa's academy is, but that's about it. Not to worry, I'll explain more about the city on the way over. It's a pretty big city, though. I'm not even sure where to start. And here we go. And here we are. And here we all are, sitting on the train. Alright, not too much longer till we arrive, so let me give you a quick overview. Heimdall is, among many other things, the capital of this country, which means it's the home of the reigning emperor, His Majesty Eugen Rhys Arner III. Even children know that. We need useful and local knowledge, not a recitation of a travel brochure. Bah. Well, Heimdall is divided into 16 main districts. Ooh, my goodness, 16. Each district's about as large as a whole town in any of the Empire's provinces. All in all, the city's population hovers around 800,000 people. Wow, I can hardly imagine that many people all in one place. Yes, it will be at some point. You're right, Sam. It's one of the continent's largest cities, isn't it? Indeed it is. Crossbell is known for being a thriving center of trade, but its population is only around 500,000. Meanwhile, to the south, Liberal's capital has about 300,000 people. The Republic's capital is pretty big too, but I don't think it's quite as big as Heimdall. Huh, really? What? Oh, I was just wondering what kinds of tests we may be asked to do in such an expansive city. I can hardly hazard a guess. Oh. Well, we don't know who our point of contact is, or even where we're going to be staying. Okay, come on. Let's do this again. Waiting for my controller to reconnect. Oh, there it goes. So I missed a little bit of text there, but we'll get through it. But Machias' dad is the governor, so we'll be staying at his place. I think that's even less likely. Dad spends most of his time in his official residence, so I doubt anyone's going to be at our family's place. Instructor Sarah said there'd be a guide of some sort waiting for us at the station, though she didn't mention who. That's the instructor for you. Honestly, she never really tells us anything, does she? Alright, so we talk to each person and then we can play Blade. Talk to Elliot. I can't believe our field study dates coincide with the summer festival in Heimdall. I wonder if this is another one of Instructor Sarah's little schemes? I really wouldn't be surprised. I can't wait to see what horrors await us this month. That summer festival certainly seems to have caught your attention, though. Is it really that great? Oh yeah, biggest in the country. There are all kinds of exciting events, including loads of music-related things. Really now, that does sound fun. Hopefully you'll get a chance to drop by your home at some point, too. Who knows? The capital's pretty massive after all. It's going to be a roll of the dice whether or not we're close enough. I'd really like to see all my friends again, though, if I can. You seem kind of down. Is something wrong? No, it's nothing. I mean, we're going on a field study, not a vacation, right? We can't let ourselves get caught up in the festival atmosphere or we'll wind up with failing marks. I don't know if I've got the willpower to pull that off, though. Well, all we can do is try. And then we can talk to Laura. St. Austria Girls' School is in the capital, correct? If I'm not mistaken, that's the school your sister attends? Do you think you'll be visiting her? I might if I get the chance. Last time we saw one another was only a few days ago, though. I'd feel kind of awkward going to see her again so soon. I suppose it does stand to reason that even siblings would worry about such social faux pas. Oh yeah, you don't have any brothers or sisters, do you? I do not. I'm an only child. Although, I have been asked by some of the girls I know to regard them as my younger sisters. Come to think of it, they're enrolled at St. Austria as well. Or Austria as well. I hope Elise doesn't get corrupted by her environment. You really are a devoted brother. Or rather, you come across as one who's devoted to most anyone, aside from himself. You think so? I do. Perhaps much of this could have been avoided if I were more like you. And Fee stares out the window. She's got a lot on her mind. If only there was something I could do to help them. Alright, so we talked to Lori, now we talk to Machias. So this month's field study is in the capital. We certainly won't be staying at my home, but I wouldn't be at all surprised if some of our tasks sent us there. Yeah, I guess your dad is a pretty busy man, huh? He'd have to be governing a city the size of Heimdall. Busy doesn't even begin to describe it. He barely has time to come home most days. And with all the preparations for the festival, I'd be surprised if we even saw him, much less had an opportunity to talk with him. That would be a shame. It is what it is. I'll just be happy if we're able to fulfill some requests on his behalf so we can lighten his load a bit. Sure, we'll all be more than happy to help. You and Elliot are going to be the stars this time around, after all, so you get to call the shots if you want. Well, it is our hometown. We'll take charge of things while we're there. At least in terms of city navigation. We'll be able to show you the way to any facilities you need. Thanks, we'll be counting on you. And now we have Fee. Not going to have long to enjoy the journey this time. Yeah, we're not staying too far from Trista. Do you enjoy traveling then? Somewhat. We used to travel a lot in the Corps. I see. Did you spend a lot of time admiring the view through the train windows then? Sometimes. We traveled in airships, and boats too. But sometimes we were stowed away in cargo holds, so we couldn't see anything. It's not like she's deliberately trying to annoy Laura or anything, and I don't think Laura actually wants to be irritated by her either. There's got to be some kind of common ground, something to help get them through this. What's the matter? Oh, it's nothing. Alright, so now we can play Blade. So we'll challenge Elliot first. Yes, I'm absolutely positive. You
Go
wouldn't
easy
be
on me,
wrong.
okay?
But we do talk for hours on end.
Okay
so,
then,
you know.
let's draw.
Okay, Kate, thanks for coming in and modding, and have a good night at work. See you later. Alright, so we get to play our card
Looks like you're
game.
up first.
5, he's got 7, so I need a 3.
Bolt! I didn't see that coming. Bolt! I didn't see that coming. Mirror! 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 The same score means we draw again, right? The same score means we draw again, right?
Oh my.
Well, looks like I'm up first. I win!
Alright, so now we went from Elliot, now we'll go to Laura. I think you should visit St. Estrella if you're afforded the opportunity. I'm certain your sister will be very pleased to see you. Oh, I didn't hit play. I was meant to hit the wrong button.
Then let us begin our duel.
Let us begin our duel.
Please draw a card. We're evenly matched. Let's redraw. We're evenly matched. Let's redraw. Then I'll make the first move. Divine Bolt.
Divine Bolt.
Well played.
Well, I'm gonna try to do it this way.
We're evenly matched. Let's redraw. The first move is yours. Divine Bolt.
Alright, so she's got 7.
Divine Bolt.
How do you have all the bolts? I swear to goodness, woman.
Mirror.
You win.
An excellent duel.
I lost again. Thank you, Sam. I was just reading your message. I appreciate it. And, you know, thank you again. You know, your sister played a huge part in that with all her help. So I'm very grateful to have her, you know, helping me out with everything, literally everything. And good luck with, you know, school and everything that's coming up, because I know you're going to be busy. So thanks again for coming in, and we'll see you when we can. Alright, so Reen and Laura have bonded over playing cards. And now we're going to play Blade, and Machias is next.
I'm not going to hold back.
Of course you're not. I wouldn't expect anything less from you, Machias.
Well then, go ahead and draw. I'll go first then. Bolt!
Wow, that was right out of the gate.
Mirror!
Now you've done it. Now you've done it. Ah, crap.
I wasn't expecting to say, oh crap.
Now you've done it. Ah, crap. Mirror.
Oh, Marcus.
Looks like I win this time.
I've lost every game. All the special cards. I know, right? Realistic. Oh, crap. Alright, so play Blade. B.
Let the battle begin.
Let the battle begin.
We draw here, right?
We draw here, right?
I'm first.
Alright, so just 4.
Take this.
Oh no, you didn't.
Take this. Ouch. Ouch. Guess I lost.
I finally won. I won a game. Oh, yes, I did. I don't know if that's how they say it exactly, but that's how the people I know say it. Alright, so we're gonna save. And cancel. And we're gonna stop talking. The Ministry of Railways wishes to thank all passengers for their patronage. This semi-express line is bound for Heimdall. Our next stop is Heimdall, the terminus of this express line. Please ensure you have all of your belongings with you when you are disembarking the train. Phew! Looks like we're almost there. Indeed, it doesn't feel as though our train ride was all that long. Well, Heimdall's just a stone's throw west of Trista. We could have just gone back to Trista at night. Well, yes, that's true, but plenty of people commute to work in the capital every day after all. What, 4? 1 out of 4? Okay. And we're at the train station again. Yes, yes it was.
Exactly on time.
Exactly time. Oh boy.
Huh?
Huh? Oh.
Wait, what?
Her.
You're that.
You're from the Railway Military Police, if memory serves me correctly.
You're Captain Claire, was it?
Captain Claire.
That's right. I'm glad you remember me. I believe it's been about 3 months since we last met.
Seems like only the other day.
Oh, this must be the woman the group who went to Keldic encountered.
So this is an officer from the fearsome RMP?
Since you're here, does that mean you're going to be the one assigning our tasks for this month's field study?
No, I'm just here to provide a place for you to talk with the person who is. He should be here any moment now. Ah, here he comes.
Claire.
Perfect timing.
No way.
It's Daddy.
Dad? Huh.
I've seen him in the Imperial Chronicle before.
Governor Regnitz, one of the Reformists' most influential voices.
So this is Machias's father.
This is the first time I've met most of you, so let me introduce myself.
Imperial
I'm
Governor
Carl Regnitz, Machias's father. I'm the governor of Heimdall and head of the local government. It's a pleasure to finally meet you, ladies and gentlemen of Class 7.
They keep showing us the time, so usually that means time's important. Things about to go down. Seems that way. My apologies for the location. I would have preferred to brief you in City Hall. But I'm regrettably short on time, so I had to ask the captain here to lend us this room. Anyway, let's move on to confirming your assignments and your lodgings. Hang on one second. Hold on a minute. Of course, Machias can't just listen. How did you, of all people, end up being the one to sort out our lodgings and tasks? It seems a little too convenient. I mean, he's the Imperial Governor. If he wants to get his fingers in the pie, he's gonna get his fingers in the pie. Yeah, now that you mention it. If you wouldn't mind us asking, sir, how did you wind up as our point of contact? My apologies. I probably should have explained a little more first. It's actually a very simple reason. I'm here because I sit on Thor's Military Academy's board of directors. Are we shocked by this? Absolutely not. That's right, Mitch. Machias no chill Regnitz. And they're all shocked. You what? How? Probably the same way your mother did, huh? And your brother? First Eustace's brother, and then Elisa's mother, and now Machias's father. Are we sensing a trend? It stretches the bounds of imagination to believe the Academy's choice of directors is mere coincidence. Nod. I can assure you, the three of us didn't arrange for it to be that way. If anything, I was unsure what to do when the Academy first offered the position to me. The Academy did? Would I be right in assuming there's some kind of secret reason behind the formation of Class 7? I'm afraid that's not my place to say. But whatever the case may be, I'm the third and final member of the board of directors. That's why I'm the one who's prepared your field study tasks and arranged lodging for you all. Or all of you. Same thing. Unbelievable. It's all starting to make sense now. Thanks for clearing that up, sir. Anyway, back to what you were saying before. Yes, as I said, I'm short on time, so I'm afraid I'll have to keep this brief. Your field study will take place over 3 days, of which this is the first. As such, the third day will coincide with the start of the summer festival. Each group will be assigned half of the city and tend to a list of needs I've drawn up for you. So one group will take the eastern half of the city and the other group the west? The city's big enough that it looks like we'll be working apart even though we're in the same place. Indeed, I'm sure you've seen for yourselves how vast Heimdall is. If both groups were to rove around the entire city, you'd have trouble getting anything done. As such, I've broken it down so that all of Group A's tasks cover the area east of Vanequeer Street, while Group B's tasks are focused on the area west of Vanequeer Street. Must be an important street. I believe Vanequeer Street is the main thoroughfare that runs through the city, leading to the Imperial Palace. That's the one. As soon as we leave the station, you'll see it, stretching out to the north. It's hardly a precise division, but for the purpose of this field study, I'm sure it'll be more than sufficient. Now, I'd like each group to take one of these envelopes. Field study envelope for July. We have an address and keys. This envelope looks just like the ones we usually get with our field study itinerary. What about this address and key? Group A, Alto Street, 43221, and Group B is Vesta Street, 527-126. Oh, Alto Street? That's around where my family lives. Really? Yep. Can't say the address brings any particular place to mind, though. I seem to remember Vesta Street being a main street on the west side of the city. Yes, it's a fairly lively working-class neighborhood. Dad, are these? That's right, the addresses of the places you'll be staying while you're here, along with their keys. Both groups will be staying in different places, so I suggest tracking down your lodgings before you start your work. Think of it as a small orienteering exercise to help you get a better feel for the city. Oh, my apologies. I'm afraid I have to take my leave now. Dad? Preparations for the summer festival have me running from place to place, as you can imagine. I wish I could stay and chat a bit longer, but that's life in politics for you. Oh, and one more thing. The communications functionality of your Arcus has been enabled in the city. Good luck out there. Wait, hold on just a... Nope. Not even so much as a goodbye. He just says he's leaving and he leaves. Machias. I'm not sure what to make of it all. Since he's the governor, I was expecting him to seem a lot more strict, but he actually seems more playful. Gah, I feel ashamed you had to see that. He's always been like that, I'm afraid. At least he manages to fulfill his responsibilities as governor somehow. Actually, I've heard he's extremely good at his job. Coming from the background he does, he's friendly and down to earth, but people say he's a born leader, too. The Imperial Chronicle always paints him in a favorable light as well. I hear he butts heads with the noble faction far less than his fellow reformist Chancellor Osborne. In politics, a friendly demeanor can just as easily be an act to sway popular sentiment. After all, there aren't many who can waltz in and borrow meeting space from the RMP. Well, the capital is the nexus and the heart of the nation's entire railway network. As such, the Railway Military Police finds itself indebted daily to Governor Regnitz's good graces. This was just an opportunity for us to return the favor, at least a little. Come on now. Well, thank you for allowing us to use this room for our meeting. We need to get our field study underway, so if you'll excuse us. Of course. I wish you well in your studies. If you'll follow me, I'll escort you to the station's exit. Alright, here we are outside. Woohoo! Incredible. It's so vast. Yep, it's a city, all right. The size of this city never ceases to amaze me. Way too many people. It only starts to sink in that I'm in the capital after I see an orbital tram zipping along. Is that what those little train vehicles are? I've never had the opportunity to ride one, but I believe they're used to ferry people around the city more easily. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Rose. It looks like San Fran. Yeah, they're the main form of public transportation here. They link all 16 of the capital's main districts. They're something of an icon here in Heimdall. Their fare is pretty cheap too, which makes them convenient for getting around. Lots of people use them so often that they just buy a yearly pass. Amazing. All that and so many orbital cars on the roads too. Is that building off in the distance? That would be Val Flame Palace, residence of His Majesty the Emperor. Although from what I understand, Chancellor Osborne's imperial government is also situated within. Yes, that's the case. It sure looks like it. Anyway, I'll be taking my leave here. I wish you the best of luck on your 3 days of field study. Thank you. Thanks for taking the time to see us off. Bye, Claire. She really doesn't seem like an army officer, does she? Indeed. Though the Railway Military Police are known as one of the Imperial Army's most elite divisions. Not to mention one of the branches most despised by the aristocracy. If a province has a railway, you can virtually guarantee they'll use it as an excuse to meddle in its security affairs. I've rarely seen them in Legroom, though judging by their actions during our encounter in the nature park, they did seem exceptionally well trained. Yeah, even with the same number of soldiers, they had no trouble rolling right over the provincial army. And on top of that, the captain is so elegant and pretty. She even looks good in a uniform. Some people have all the luck. It's like she's everything Sarah isn't. Huh, you could say that again. Though it seems like those two have more than a little history between them. Alright, I suppose we ought to get moving then. Yeah, we'll need to hop a tram to where our lodgings are, then find the addresses we've been given. We've got a long 3 days ahead of us, so let's give them our best. You can count on it. Bea, Laura, take care of yourselves. You too. May the goddess be with you all. Take care. Alright, bye for now then. And we go our separate ways again. I say Legram, or it's Legram. I've only heard it pronounced like twice, I think. This eastbound orbital tram will be departing momentarily. All those wishing to board, please do so at this time. So apparently, we're supposed to get on that tram. Yeah. Do we have to play Blade on the trolley too? The tram. I haven't been to the Capitol in a long time. But I'm always surprised at just how big this street is. Really? This view is nothing special to those who've lived here all their lives. But I suppose seeing all the Orbital cars and trams zipping along must be a real sight to people from the provinces. Indeed, even though in my home province people are depending less and less on horse-drawn carriages. I've never seen so many Orbital cars in one place before. Well, even here, carriages were the standard up until about 20 years ago. But these days, they seem kind of quaint. You never really see them anymore. The Republic's capital has a lot of cars, too, just like this. After that, Crossbell probably has the most. Oh, really? You've done a lot of traveling for someone your age. Though, I guess when you were in a... Yup, Jaeger work takes you places. Uh-oh. Just had to say it. Anyway, what's Alto Street like? That's where we're staying while we're here, right? Isn't that where your house is, Elliot? Yeah, it's a pretty calm street, I guess. We should be taking a right here. Oh, get to go under the bridges. There's water. We get to meet the family here. Cool. Alto Street. The Concert Cafe Etoile. I don't really find myself near Alto Street all that often. Looks like you live in a nice part of the city, though. You think? Anyway, we should start looking for where our lodgings are. Oh, yeah, Elliot? You live around here, right? Why don't we drop by your house first? Well, that does seem like the natural thing to do. I kind of want to see it. Well, it's really near here, but I doubt my dad will be in. Not sure if my sis will be either. Yeah, I think you mentioned having an older sister before. All the more reason to pay a visit then, right? Okay, if you insist, thanks. My house is the 2-story place with all the flowers over there. Don't know if anyone's home right now, but we can at least have a look. It's been so long since I was last here that I feel a bit nervous. Don't worry, I know the feeling. No need for such hand-wringing. It is your home after all. I know, but still. Okay, come in. Wow, it feels like it's been ages since I was home. So this is Elliot's house. Oh, is someone there? I'll be with you in just a moment. Young lady. Sorry for the wait. What? Is she? She looks just like Elliot. Hi, sis. I'm home. Elliot? Oh, wow. This is so vibes of Voltron right now. I won't say anything else about it, but if you've seen Voltron on Netflix or anything, you'll know what I'm talking about. Whoa. Oh my. It's you. It's really you. I didn't think I'd be able to see you again so soon. Oh, thank the goddess. Sis, please, not in front of my classmates. Looks like they get along pretty well. Yeah, I'm almost jealous. That's so cute. Fiona. Her name is Fiona. I'm Elliot's older sister, Fiona Craig. I hear you've been saving my brother's skin at school. I'm so glad to finally meet all of you. Actually, Elliot's the one doing the saving most of the time. Indeed, his attentiveness has proven valuable on many occasions. Yeah, it has. Are you blushing? Of course not. Why would I be? Actually, I have no idea why. Hee, you must be Reen, Laura, Machias, and Fee. Now I can see what you meant when you wrote that you'd made some really interesting friends. Yeah. You're not teaching any piano classes today? As it so happens, I have the day off. And none of the children have come by either, so you picked a good time to visit. Oh, you teach piano here at home? Elliot is in the wind orchestra at the academy, too. Is everyone in this family a musician? Well, almost. My dad's not really the musical type. Couldn't carry a tune in a wheelbarrow. I'd love the chance to go to a concert as a family once in a while, but he's so busy with work that he rarely has a chance to come home and see us. What does your dad do anyway? Well... Oh, have you not told them? Now that you mention it, I don't recall you ever saying. Is it something secret you can't talk about? Oh no, nothing like that. He's in the Imperial Army. The Imperial Army? Really? Yeah, probably no way you'd have guessed that looking at me, right? I didn't exactly inherit the physique. You've got a point. But man, the last name Craig in the army? It sounds really familiar. And Machias has an alert on his head. Wait, your father wouldn't happen to be Olaf Craig, would he? The Olaf Craig? Decorated Lieutenant General of Erebonia's Armed Forces? Olaf. That's our dad, all right. I think I've heard of him. Many consider him the most formidable general in the Imperial Army, and he's known more widely around the Empire simply as Craig the Red. He leads the 4th Armored Division, which boasts the greatest firepower in the entire armed forces. I read about him in the research I did before entering the academy, but I never put 2 and 2 together when I met Elliot. Come to think of it, doesn't Instructor Neihart come from the 4th Armored Division too? Yeah, I met him through my dad before coming to the academy. Well, I'm not surprised you didn't peg me as Olaf Craig's son. I was kind of hoping you wouldn't find out. Elliot? Doesn't take a psychic to see there's something going on there. So many problems. So much strife. Sorry. I didn't make things all awkward like this. Just Don't worry about it. Oh, right. Do you know of any hotels around here, Fiona? We've got an address for where we're staying, but it's apparently around here, but I've got no clue where it actually is. What? You're not staying here? Well, we are in town for a field study. Besides, there aren't enough beds here for all of us. But it's been so long since I last saw you. I guess you finally reached that age when it's not cool to give your sis big hugs anymore. I feel a little sad, but I guess we all grow up, and I'll still be watching over you, though. The guilt trip. All the guilt tripping. Sis, please. His sister seems to be even more attached to him than he is to her. Still, that's kind of strange. There aren't any hotels in this area, at least not that I know of. Huh? None at all? Perhaps my father gave us the wrong address? But your father doesn't seem like the type to make such a careless mistake. I'm not 100% sure, but can you show me the address he gave you? Oh, sure thing. It's written right here. Reen handed the memo with the address of their lodgings to Fiona. Oh, I think I know where this is. Isn't this where the old Bracer Guild used to be? Oh. A guild branch? Are you sure? Yeah, an old friend of mine used to work there. Though we've been out of touch for a while now. Really? I had no idea. Bracers, huh? Still, I'm baffled as to why my father would choose to put us up in an old guild house. Well, we should at least go have a look for ourselves. Do you know the way, Elliot? I think so. It should be just down the road from here. Aw, I was hoping you'd stay a bit longer, but if you have things to do, I'll just sit here alone. It'd make my day if you dropped by for meals while you're here, though. I'd be more than happy to cook for you all. That sounds great. What do you guys think? Well, if it wouldn't be any trouble, I'm not going to turn down home cooking. I'm in. That's the spirit. I'll be sure to treat you to the very best I can whip up this evening. So make sure you get plenty done today and work up a real appetite. It seems like we have more than just the festival to look forward to now. You said it. Alright, let's head on over to the guild. Okay. Alright, so just looking around. So there's the kitchen where she's busy cooking. I just want to look upstairs. Whose room is this? Nothing worth seeing in here. Let's get going. Oh, is this your room, Elliot? Well, yeah, but it's a huge mess in there. So I'd really rather you didn't see it. No one gets that flustered over just a mess. Suspicious. Well, I can't believe that Elliot, of all people, would have indecent material lying about. Of course not. I'd just rather you didn't go inside, that's all. Alright, if you insist. I like feeling suspicious. Here's piano. And book. And... Yep. It's locked. Alright, so that's it for Elliot's house for now. Alright, so we're back out on the street. And this first time I'm gonna get to look at the map. Okay, so there's our house. And the former guild branch. And then we have the Concert Cafe. Yeah, I know that. Alright then. Ho ho ho! It certainly is impressive to see railroads within a city. They were really comfortable, and the view out the window was wonderful. Orbital trams, I think they're called? My, this place looks so nice. This looks like a residential area, too. I wouldn't mind living here myself. Alright, and this is like an alley between places. So I'm just going to go back out here. And this is train station. Trolley station, train station. Okay. Hello. Things seem really busy for everyone in City Hall now that the summer festival's so close. We get so many tourists during the festival that there's always loads of trouble for them to deal with. At least nothing serious has happened since Governor Regnus came into power. Okay then. And nice of them to rope off and gate off the doors you can't, like, go to. This is the former guild branch. And I didn't have to play cards, you're right. Just on the train. Just one round, not multiple rounds. Yeah, this is definitely the place written on the memo. I didn't think we'd end up staying in an old guild branch. I'm guessing Group B was fixed up in the other one then. So there's more than one guild branch in the city? Yeah, back when the guild still had a presence in Heimdall, there were 2 branches. The guild pulled out of the city over a year ago, though, so not many pay much attention to these buildings now. Is that so? The guild still has an active branch in my hometown, Legram. Really? That's more the exception than the rule these days. The building looks surprisingly new considering they've been gone for over a year. Oh, that's because there was a big fire that swept through here about 2 years ago. They rebuilt the buildings after that, but they wound up getting shuttered when the guild left town anyway. No one knows for sure whether the fire was an accident or not. Some people still think it was set by terrorists. That's an unsettling thought. Yeah, Rose Jar told me I probably didn't even actually have to do this today and we would still do it. We can talk about that later though. So there's no proof or anything. Must have been that operation. Nothing. Anyway, let's head in, shall we? I love Feed, but sometimes you gotta think Feed needs just a little bit of a head-mouth filter. Because everyone just kind of turns their heads at her and they're like, say what now? Kind of like with her sitting on a box of explosives in her bedroom, like all nonchalant. Nothing, just a bunch of explosive and weapons. Just sitting on it. I think I'll go to sleep. Right, my father gave us the key, so we should be able to let ourselves in. That's usually what a key does. Well, shall we open it up? Use the key. Looks pretty typical. Very sparse military type lodgings. You know, I was actually expecting it to be way less tidy inside. I'm sure you had it cleaned out. There's some kind of notice posted up on some of the walls and bulletin boards. It seems to be a notice of who's currently in charge of the building. Apparently it's currently owned by the local government. Well, that explains why the governor had the authority to let us stay here while we're in town. which part are we staying in then? There's nothing but a reception counter down here. So I suppose we must be staying upstairs. Let's go drop off our stuff and see what we've got in store for today. So now we find our rooms, drop off our stuff. So far, everybody's honky-dory. He's prepared... can't talk. I just took a drink of water. Let me try that again. He's prepared brand new beds for us and everything. Isn't that going a little far? This isn't a hotel. I'm not going to complain. Your dad really seems like a nice guy. We should appreciate his consideration. All right, now that we've got our lodging sorted out, time to take a look at today's tasks. Field Study Day 1, Assigned Tasks. Here we go. Well, you have 3 helpers now, Rose, so, you know, hopefully we can work something out that'll make better. But that's, if that happens, that's happening on its own. That's not happening because I'm pushing it. So here we have, 3 required tasks and 1 unrequired? Non-required. Underground Passage Monster. Ooh. My name is Noble. I run the Der Heimel Hotel, which unfortunately currently has a monster lurking beneath it. Well, that's inconvenient. If you can get rid of it, please see me at my hotel in the Garnier District. Noble. And then we have Hats Off from Jasmine. A customer who visited my gelato stall yesterday accidentally dropped their hat. I'd like to get it back to them, but I'm not sure how. If you have any good ideas, please visit my stall in Dreikel's Plaza. Jasmine. Chronicles of the Chronicle from the Imperial Chronicle. A journalist at the Imperial Chronicle needs assistance with a tourism piece he's preparing. For more information, speak to me at reception in our office on I think I said Vanquer Street. Vanquer Street? I think it's Vanquer Street. And I will connect you to Citron. And Amber Amour. Old Man Hemming. One of my cafe's most popular records has been shattered. If possible, I'd like to get another record of the same song, but I need help. Visit me at the Concert Cafe Etoile on Alto Street for further information. Hemming. Alright. The tasks Machias' father selected certainly show the varying variety one would expect from a city this size. Yeah, we'll need to make sure we know exactly what each task involves before taking it on. Our group's covering the area east of Vanquer Street, so it might be a good idea to go around and scope out all of these places before noon. Agreed. I want to get an idea of where everything is. We can use the orbital trams to visit all the relevant locations on this side of the city while we're going through our tasks. You two alright with being our travel guides? Of course. Might as well put our knowledge to use. It may be hard to show you around a city this size, but I'll give you as grand a tour as I can. Sis said she'll fix dinner for us, so let's head back when it starts getting late. Yeah, once we're done with everything, let's go to Elliot's house. Okay, let's get moving. We've got a lot of ground to cover. Understood. Let's do all we can to ensure we're not shown up by Group B. While in Heimdall, I said the R again, Heimdall, you can travel between the areas of the relevant city. I can't talk. Wow. Between the areas of the city relevant to the group's field study. Whoa. To travel, either walk to the end of an area or press the X button and select one of the destinations listed. Each area also has a tram stop, which you can visit to travel by tram to other areas. At certain points in the chapter, you'll need to ride the tram to reach your destination. Alright. So let's save. All right. I want to look at the map again. All right, so we know if we need to go to the cafe, that's the closest. So let's. And I had, yep, I was like, I just turned the wrong way. It's just oh so busy this time of year. There's so many events to attend, so many neighbors to greet. Being a housewife is hard work. Oh, and I forgot, since we're in Elliot's town, we should walk around as Elliot. Oh, that's not who I was trying to talk to. Well, look who it is. Didn't expect to see you home just yet, Elliot. Hi, Rand. Somehow I'm not surprised to see you with your nose in another book. Judging by those blueprints, I'm guessing it's another military-related one. Close, but no cigar. It's actually a book for train fanatics. A darn good one at that. Well, I figured I had a 50-50 chance. Alright, so here's the guy at the cafe. Welcome back, Elliot. Seeing you walk in, it's like nothing's changed. Glad to see you're doing well, Hemming. Is he an old friend of yours? Yep, let me introduce you. Hemming used to be a famous musician, but now he's settled down and owns this place. Fiona and I have known him since we were kids, and we owe him a lot. This place is pretty popular, too. If you're involved with music in Heimdall, you probably know Etoile. Fascinating. I wasn't even aware this place existed. It's kind of relaxing. Thank you. Now that the introductions are out of the way, you sent in a request for us to take care of, didn't you? I did, in fact. Can you start right away? Should we, Reen? Accept his request. Sure, mind telling us what you need? The request mentioned that one of your favorite records was smashed. That's right. It happened while I was trying to change around the store's layout. I ended up knocking one of the shelves over by mistake, which in turn led to the record falling out and shattering. Oh no. What terrible luck. Which record was it? Tragically enough, it was Amber Amore. Oh no, you play that one every night. And if it came out over 30 years ago, it has become rather hard to find, yes. You know your music. The Wind Orchestra would be proud. Maybe. I've got plenty of other records to play while I look for a replacement, so it's not an insurmountable problem. I'm more worried about the fact that I have an old friend stopping by this evening who really loves that song. That's why I'd like to ask you if you can find me a replacement before the end of the day. Makes sense. I assume you've searched all the nearby record stores already? I did, but none of them had it in stock. This is a big city, though. I haven't given up on it just yet, which is why I sent the request your way. Then we have our work cut out for us. Does anyone know of any stores that might sell old records? We might want to ask Fiona about that. Oh yeah, I suppose a piano instructor would know where to buy records. Probably knows every store. And I thought exactly. She's probably our best bet. Then we know where to start. Hopefully she'll be able to help us. Look at you kids. Already formulating a plan. Here, Elliot. This should cover the cost of the record if you manage to find it. Record money. Thanks. Okay, we're off to find the record. I'm sure you will. Alright, quest started. Hi, Agnes. Oh, hello, Elliot. I see the military academy hasn't made you any less of a cutie. Now get over here and let me pat your head. Not in front of everyone like this. First Fiona and now her. He's pretty popular. At least with the girls who want to baby him. I expected this, but it's still entertaining. Let's not talk about this. You're a funny bunch yourselves. Well, either way, be nice to him. If I know he has some good friends, I don't need to fret about him quite so much. Alrighty then. Travel to another district. Alright, well, let's go talk to the sister first then. You know, since she's just right here. Oh, hello everyone. Is there something I can help you with? We hope so. Elliot explained that Hemming asked them to search for a copy of Amber Amore. Oh no, poor Hemming. That might be a hard record to find. As far as I can remember, most stores here don't stock it anymore. That's what we were afraid of. But that's why we came to you. We thought you might know of some other way we can get our hands on it. This is something of a long shot, but how about asking over at Plaza Bifrost on Vanquer Street? That's not a suggestion I was expecting. Same here. I don't remember there being any music stores in there. Did they add one while I was gone? Not within the building itself, no. However, Plaza Bifrost actually has a number of partner stores all throughout the city, some of which sell records. So if you ask there, they'll be able to check if any of them have a copy in stock. That's quite the trick. I'm impressed. Well, you learn these kinds of things as you grow up. Aren't you lucky to have such a reliable sister, Elliot? And so humble, too. But I can't deny that you've really helped us out. Thanks a lot. We'll head straight for Plaza Bifrost now. Just remember to be careful. She's really crazy about her brother, isn't she? Yeah, I'm kind of jealous. Oh my. Alright, so we went to Etoile. We know where the guild branch is. I want to look at Chapter 4. It's a Garnier district. Drakel's Plaza. And wherever the Imperial Chronicle is. On Vancouver Street. Okay, so we know over here what is that? Alto Street is the street. I want to look around up here because I haven't been up here yet. Here's a kid. Huh, didn't realize you were back. Man, and here I was thinking you'd come back looking like some burly super soldier. Now I can't go around spreading rumors, because everyone will know they ain't true. Good to see you. Haven't changed much either. Are you doing well? Well enough. I was kind of down when you first left, since you were the target of a lot of my material. Then I realized that there's plenty of other stuff to gossip about anyway. I really do think you'd be better off not making up rumors to spread. Hey, I resent that remark. I didn't make them up. I just dramatized them a bit. Rumors don't spread at all without a little bit of truth. Okie dokie. We have a house. Hey, Elliot. I've gotten good at the piano now. Fiona said so. My son's been getting home awfully late these days. I keep telling him he has to be home by dinner too. You don't think the bad kids at school have made him a delinquent, do you? Quite possibly. Alright, so we know we need to go to... Well, Vanker Street had the Chronicle task, so let's go there since it's the top of the list. I do that in real life too. Just barge right in. Plaza Bifrost. Lumiere Orbital Factory? Is that what that said? And there is Imperial Chronicle. So this is Vanker Street. It sure is busy. Uh-huh. Of course it's the biggest street in Heimdall. There's more to it than just Plaza Bifrost too, which means you'll see lots of different types of people. Different types of people and different types of orbital vehicles, it seems. Well, that's partly due to the Imperial Transportation Act that came into effect last year. Don't run into the road, Machias. You're the last person I need treating me like a child. Anyway, it sounds like we'll be coming here a lot during our visit. We better take the chance to familiarize ourselves with the shops here. Exactly. So let's look at the map. There's the Chronicle building. We have a department store we need to go in. Ooh, Watson's Weapons and Armor. I need to go there. And we have an Orbital Factory. Oh, we have all kinds of stuff. Alright. Well, we're heading this direction, so let's go this way. Watch your step now. That road's specifically for orbital vehicles, so you can't just wander into it. You'll have to wait for the policeman standing over at the intersection to give you the go-ahead if you want to cross. Here's some trivia for you. Those rules were laid down by last year's Imperial Transportation Act. There are loads of famous stores on this street, which means lots of contracts to be made and business to be done. So much to do. Plaza Bifrost. Here's the Chronicle.
Isn't this...
Ah, here we go. Hello, how can I help you? Hi, we're students from Thor's Military Academy. We're here to follow up on a request someone made of us. Ah, I see. You must be Class 7 then. Would you like me to call the man who made this request out to meet you? Yes, please. Understood. Please take a seat on the sofa over there then while I do so. And here he is. Looks familiar. Hey, nice to meet you. I'm Norton, a photographer here at the Imperial Chronicle. I've actually met Reen here before, though. Glad to see you're keeping well. Likewise, nice to see you again. Didn't expect I'd run into you like this, though. You know him? Yeah, I met him during our field study last month. Right, back when you were in the Nord Highlands. Yep, I was there at the same time. I really owe Reen and the rest of his group for everything they did for me. I probably wouldn't have got pictures as good as I did if it weren't for them. Now you're exaggerating things. I'll take the compliment, though. I wouldn't mind having you folks with me next time I head out. Okay, enough hopes and dreams. Let's talk about the details of this request. I'm guessing it's summer festival related? How could it not be? It's always got us scrambling this time of year. So basically, I want you to help take some of the weight off our shoulders. And how would we do that exactly? We need you to help us make a tourist pamphlet, essentially. We put these things out on a regular basis, but this one's made specifically for the festival. But like I said, we're so swamped around here that it's really dragging. Sounds tough. I assume you won't be asking us to actually write the thing, will you? No, we wouldn't go that far. We need you to go to some of the featured stores and do a couple things. First up, you need to collect each store's comment for the pamphlet. Don't worry, we've asked them to write it down in advance. After that, we need you to take a picture of the store and its employees for us. And just to make sure everything's the way it should be sure to read each store's comment back to them. That sounds very doable. Yeah. Ree knows how to use a camera too, so we shouldn't run into any issues. Is that so? I'm hardly an expert, but I know how to work one at least. Now that we know what we have to do, just how many stores will we be visiting exactly? 5 in total. They're all on Vanquist Street, too, so you won't be running around much. You'll find the first 2 in Plaza Bifrost. You'll be looking for Weston House, which is a general grocery store, and Mimosa, a coffee shop of sorts. Then, south of Plaza Bifrost, you'll find a weapon shop named Watson's, followed by Lumiere Herbal Factory south of that, and last but not least, Lesage, which is right next to Lumiere. You get all that, Machias? Yep, sounds like it. Yeah, that's a lot of stops, but I doubt we'll have any trouble finding them. Yeah, they're all on the west side of Vanquist Street, so you're not exactly going to get lost. I already looked at the map, so... Well, that's everything you need to know. Any questions? Nope, we're good. Great. You're gonna need this then. Orbital camera. I'm heading back to work now, so I'm counting on you. Get Citron to give me a shout when you've been to all the stores. I'd appreciate it if you'd give her the comments and the camera when you're done, too. Okay, we can do that. Will do. Okay then, let's get started. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Rose. Mimosas, coffee. Sounds like a good plan to me. Alright. Can we talk to this guy? I can't believe this idiot's up top actually want you to rewrite this. Why are they so scared of publishing anything that's remotely challenging? People want to get shaken up. They're tired of softball pablum they're forced to read. Alright then. Should I go upstairs? I feel like I should go upstairs. Oh, I guess not. Alright, it was worth a shot. Alright, so this was the end of the street on the map. Hey, this guy. As you may already know, Erebonia is a diverse place, replete with a number of unique cultures. The city of Heimdall, at its center, is where all those cultures come together. And at the center of Heimdall, Vanquist Street, on which we stand. Oh, just take a look at these tourists whose eyes have been dazzled. We couldn't be any more proud of this city's citizens. Alrighty then. So there was the Chronicle. We already talked to that guy. Oh, wow. Just looking around. Information. Let's talk to this guy. Manager Verdi, welcome to Plaza Bifrost. This department store has stood for 100 years now. Here at Plaza Bifrost, customer satisfaction is our top priority. We'll do all we can do. Receptionist Celia, welcome to Plaza Bifrost. Is there anything I can help you with? We're looking for a specific item and heard that this was the place to ask. That's right. What can I help you find today? We're trying to find a record that came out roughly 30 years ago. It's called Amber Amour. Is there any chance that someone here would have it in stock? Amber Amour. Allow me to get in touch with our affiliated stores. Please bear with me as I do so. Thank you for waiting. Did you manage to find it? I'm afraid not. I contacted all 5 stores, but none of them had a copy, I'm afraid. That's less than ideal. Can you ask anyone else? Unfortunately not. I'm afraid you might have to inquire elsewhere. However, before we resort to that, is it possible for us to contact the record maker and ask them to send us a copy? Would that be of interest to you? How long would it take to arrive? It depends on the company, but anywhere from a week to a month, I'd say. Yeah, we won't be here then. Oh. Unfortunately, we were asked to find a copy by tonight. Yeah, there's a lot of the Norse mythology in Skyrim too, so. Well, I appreciate the offer. There's not much point in getting it a week from now. So you need it right away. Yeah, like immediately. Then I might suggest you visit the Ost district. There's a very reliable second-hand store there that might have it. Oh, right. I didn't think of that. I didn't realize there were second-hand stores in Heimdall. Don't you live in the Ost district, Machias? Not only do I live there, I know the woman who runs the store. The store's named Emerald's, and I'm fairly certain they sell old records. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go. Fine by me. I really appreciate all the help you've given us. My pleasure. I do hope you find what you're looking for. Alright, apparently she doesn't count on our list of people because she's not a store. She's just a person that's standing there. Oh my, today is such a busy day. So much to buy. My family always gets together for dinner on the first night of the festival, so I need to get everything while I can. Welcome to Weston House. Thanks. We're here to do a favor for the Imperial Chronicle. Rena explained. Ah, yes, my contact there said you'd be dropping by. Here's our comment. Receive the comment. Thanks, let me read this back to you just to make sure everything's in order. Letting our customers leave with a smile is our greatest honor, so please pay us a visit on your next trip to Heimdall. Is that okay? Uh-huh. Wow, it sounds so embarrassing when you read it out loud like that. But even so, that's right. Great. Now for a picture if you don't mind. Okay. Say cheese. Much appreciated. Oh, please, there was nothing. Okay, so that's the door. We can go upstairs because that's just... Oh, no, there's... This was information, so we walked past this door. Or... Talk. Welcome to Alterna. You'll find no better collection of knowledge anywhere in Erebonia. Please, feel free to peruse our wares. I'm certain you'll find something that will enrich your life. I just want to see what he has. I hate to spend the money on it, but why not? And we don't apparently need a picture of him or a comment from him. So let's see if there's anything else over here. Nope, everything's up here. We have Flint's drugstore. Welcome, I'm Flint, and this is my drugstore. I've heard the rumors that this place gets a lot of famous customers, but that's nowhere near the truth. The closest we get is Governor Regnance's regular visits to buy something to keep him awake. How many times now have I told you to get some real rest, Dad? And shop. I just want to see what he has. He has reviving balms. Good to know. And I exchanged all my Sepith already. Apparently he doesn't count either. And then we have this dude. Let's just say hi. Oh, he's the guy that was outside. And then we have the general goods store. Welcome. We have a wide assortment of luxury goods from name brands to a fine selection of imports. By all means, take your time and indulge your interests. I'm confident you'll find something that catches your eye. Okay. Puppy strap. Alright. There's some interesting stuff there, but I want to save my money for the other place right now. Oh, here's some Mimosa Cafe. Welcome. Table for 5? Not right now. We're here for the Imperial Chronicle. Explained. Alright. I've got a comment right here. Thanks. I'll read this out loud just to make sure it's correct. Let us provide you with a moment of luxury during your time in the capital. How does that sound? Sounds good to me. Okay, next we have to take a picture of the store. Say cheese. Thank you for your cooperation. Anytime. Thanks for doing all this. You've probably seen the Heimdall military police stationed all over the city. They make sure everything in the capital is safe and under control. So they're basically like the police you'd find anywhere else, but with a fancier name. Just making sure that that was a palm. 2 people here. Customer, shouldn't we at least go to mass at the cathedral, Daddy? I'm always going there because of Sunday school, but none of you ever go. It's almost time for the summer festival. Not that my family has anything exciting planned. We might go out for a meal or something, but that's about it. Alright, so we've talked to everybody here. We've taken pictures of the people that it's given us things to take pictures of. And that's the other thing. Alright, and that goes back into the store, so the weapons store is across the street. This is the place I need to go for multiple reasons. Welcome. Feel free to take a look around. We're actually here on behalf of the Imperial Chronicle. Green explained. Yeah, they told me you'd be stopping by. Here you go then. We got the comment. Thank you very much. Can I take a look? Sure, mind reading it back to him too? Let's see. We've gained our customers' trust with our long-standing tradition of expertise. How does that sound? Perfect. Okay, next up we gotta take a picture of the store. Make sure I look cool in it now. I'll try. Say cheese. Thank you very much. Okay, so before we leave here, and I already talked to him, and I'll see if he says anything else. It's not every day we get students here. From a military academy, you say? That explains it then. Well, check out our wares. This ain't a popular store, but we've got some good stock. So we want to shop. And we've got $33,000 to play with. And we've only got a few weapons. So this is Reen's next strongest sword, which, as advised, yeah, only 33,000. Hey, I worked hard for that money, I'm telling you. So we will up. Okay, so Reno is at 559 and ups him by 634 or to 634. So we want to buy that. And the ruby wand is for Elliot, and it takes him up to 520. Wrong button. Because he's at 480 now, it takes him up to 520. A couple other things go down, but his strength goes up. His attack and his speed go down, but I can give him things to compensate for that. And then we've got the bastard sword. R. help if I hit the right R. Oh, that's why. I'm confused. Alright, so Bastard Sword is for Laura. Takes her up to 682 from 632. Ugh, I wish I'd quit hitting that. And we've got Stinger, which takes him up to 610. And Gemini Star. Oh, I did it again. She's at 522, takes her up to 572. Alright, so we've got 12,000 and Titanium Coat would take them all up quite a bit. They're 3,000 a piece though. Hmm. And then we have 485 left out of all of that. I don't know why I always go out of that menu. Gemini Star. I did it again. Oh. I didn't buy. I needed to buy one more. Alright. Chop by Titanium Coat. Equip. Okay. And we've got military spikes. It's funny. Ah, hit the wrong button. Twice. Hmm. I don't know. I don't want to mess around with selling too many of these things till I get with my other group. And we can save. Alright, and so we gotta go around this corner to the other store. Mirror Orbital Factory. Hey there, welcome to Lumiere Orbital Factory. What can I do for you for? We're actually here on behalf of the Chronicle. He explains. Stop by Lumiere Orbital Factory for all your orbment related needs. Does that sound right? You bet it does. Right then, next step is taking a picture of the store. Say cheese. Thank you very much. Not at all. And I think there's one more. Welcome to Lesage. I can tell from your uniforms that your Thor's students were not wearing uniforms. How did you know? We made those uniforms in this very store. Really? This store does share its name with the boutique in Trista, now that I think about it. This is Lesage's main branch. Back to business. Have you come in search of something specific, or are you just here to browse? Well, neither. He explained. Here's our comment, if you please. Thank you. Please allow me to read it back to you. I know, right? That's what I'm thinking. Okay, please allow me to read it back. If you want to stay on the cutting edge of fashion, you want to shop Lesage. Is this acceptable? It is indeed. Now for a picture of the store. Say cheese. Thank you. Not at all. Right then. Let's go back. And we have a couple of people walking around. I'm just going to go back to where I was. All the way down towards the end of the street. Thank you very much. I'll call Norton back out here, so please make yourselves comfortable. And here's Norton. Nice work out there. Just had the photos you took developed, too, and gave them a once-over. How were they? I was a bit nervous knowing that a pro would be looking at them. Let me tell you, there was no need for that. You took some nice shots. They're just right for this. That's a relief. Nice. Good for you. Do all the comments seem to be in order? Yep. Look good to me. Now all we gotta do is plan out the pamphlet's layout and we'll be done. That's wonderful. Running around Vinker Street was worth it then. I'll say, thanks guys, I really appreciate it. You did great work. Oh right, I can't forget to hand over your reward. Here you go. Intimidation. That's very nice of you. Thanks. Time for me to get back to work. Feels like a lot less to handle thanks to all of you though. And we completed a quest. So let's look at our Chapter 4 things. So Chronicles is checked off. So we have the Hat quest and Dreikel's. The Garnier District for the monster. And then we have to figure out the record thing in the Ost District. So it sounds pretty good to me. So I did what I came to do. I got everything started here. I was able to upgrade everybody's on my team's weapons and get rid of the old ones and get them additional things like improved armor and stuff like that. I spent a lot of money here, so I'm gonna need to get some more money to make up for it. So I'm going to take a quick moment here. I'm gonna save again because I'm paranoid about making sure that that is done. We're gonna stand here and look at Mr. Elliot for a second. So I've been streaming for about 4 hours now, trying to make up a oh, the DLC. Yeah, they're not gonna recognize it. That makes sense. I didn't really think about the fact that they were DLC. Speaking of which, I need to go to Steam. Anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up for the night because it has been, like I said, about 4 hours, and you know, it's getting kind of late. So I think if we haven't picked up the 100th of a viewer or so that we need for finalizing this thing at the end of this, I don't think it'll be possible because I think that there's like a curse on it or something. I'm kidding. We should have it now. We've been streaming for 4 hours, and we've had a lot of people in here consistently for the whole time. So thank you all that have been in here, and for those that have hosted and all of that good stuff. Yeah, I know, right? It's like, what? Yeah, that was craziness this morning. So again, thank you first to Kate for moderating for me earlier in the stream, helping out until Rose was free, and then Kate had to go to work. And thank you, of course, to Rose. She is a great friend and a great person. And yeah, I don't think I'd find one as good as you, though. Just saying. So, you know, thank you again to Rose, because, you know, she keeps on top of everything, so she does a really good job. We've got 2 new mods in addition that will be coming in from time to time. We're going to be working on that another day, but you will meet them soon, I'm sure, because they're excited to hold the banhammer for the first time. And so we're working on taking care of that. So hopefully we will let you know. Then you can be the entertainer and you can be the supervisor. So she'll be training people with the banhammer is what she'll be doing. So hopefully we'll have good news tomorrow. I thought we were going to have it today, and a couple 100 skewed us out. So have a great night, everybody. If you haven't followed, please follow. Hit the YouTube, the Discord. That would be awesome. Love to see you there. Rose, I will talk to you tomorrow probably, if that's okay. I've got to work on that channel situation, and then we will talk some more. All right, guys. Have a great night, and I will see you next time. Hopefully with official affiliate status in the bag. Fingers crossed. Good night.